Hello, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTube. See what we got going on here. I'm just gonna go ahead and share the screen real quick. I'm just kind of waiting for the room to fill up.
On
Well, I think all should right.
On a previous case, the judge previously recused herself on my other case that I beat with Nassau County, and then she was switching out of the courtroom, so she didn't need to recuse herself.
I'm just waiting for the room to fill up, guys.
Now we have a new judge, who I think on first appearance, I got to hear a little bit what she was saying today, and I think that she comes across as very fair. She's very curious. She asks a lot of questions. She seems to understand legal concepts and what's going on here. She doesn't seem to have any sort of bias towards me. Again, would I have loved for her to dismiss this case because it is not facially sufficient at this time? It never was a valid information. Yeah, I would have loved that for that to happen today. But I think she's just making sure that she has all her ducks in a row, and I think she's going to rule fairly going forward.
Well, the government does have a right to written motion. That's
Right.
online. They have a right to have it in writing, and there's a lot of reasons for that. An oral argument doesn't give you the time to really reflect and think about the other person's arguments. And when you get something in writing, you can see exactly what they're saying, and you can think about it and address it point by point, and then you can express yourself exactly how you'd like to. And then the judge can read it and do her own research. So I understand why, if I'm saying this is not sufficient, this should be tossed, and they're saying no, it shouldn't be, I understand why you have to have a written motion if people ask for one, right? Because when the government wants a written motion, it's the same like if I want a written motion. It's only fair that it be clearly laid out what the issues are.
So do you think, Jacob, that the prosecution, because I was thinking this after we left the courthouse, do you think that the prosecution made a mistake by not addressing this issue? Because right now they still have.
Hey, what's going on there, guys? We got Jody Shiloh, Richard Dickens, Swedish Observer, Let's OTBO, Rami, Jeff Hates Pigs, Grateful Dabs, Trill Spill, KS for Rights and Not Nuke War. I was kind of letting more people kind of fill up into the chat here, kind of announce the news. I got a court update, and I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail, but I'm going to have to hire an attorney. It's crazy. It's crazy that these court systems, Kangaroo Court does not look at evidence. They don't look at motions. They just want to try to give you a plea deal, which I didn't even hear my plea deal. I just told them, here's my motion. I'm not guilty. And I was set for trial. So, but here, let me turn this down for a second. They didn't even look at the motions. They didn't even look at any evidence. They just basically set it for trial. I didn't even listen to the prosecutor for a plea deal. I just, it's all about the money. They don't care. So now I got to hire the attorney. Maybe if I hire the attorney, maybe they'll take it a little bit more serious. I got to look at the long game now. I was playing the short game. It wasn't working. No, they didn't even deny the motion. They haven't even looked at the motions. That's the crazy thing. I asked the judge to look at the motions, and they like, oh, we'll hear the motions at trial. I'm like, I wasn't going to argue with the judge, but that doesn't make any sense. What's up, Jamo? Smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate that. No, I said my motion, plus I had motions in writing already submitted to the court. So the judge has got the motions in his email, just they're in reviews. So I don't know, man. It's a pretty messed up Kangaroo Court. No motion here. I tried to request a motion for a hearing on my quash, and he said, "Nope, we'll hear it at trial." So he didn't want to hear anything, man. Nothing. So I got to raise $2,500 for the attorney. I'm gonna let him handle it. I'll try to get it on the record. I even asked him if it was on the record. He didn't want to answer me. So, I wasn't gonna sit here and argue with the judge in his courtroom. I didn't want to be argumentative. I didn't want to pull a chili. I don't want to piss him off. So, you gotta be respectful in that courtroom. I asked the questions. So, yep, pretty much. You are right, Keebler. Pretty much. Now, the crazy thing is there were 5 other black guys in there. They all took plea deals. And I asked a couple of them. The other one guy said he didn't even need. I'm like, dude, they told you right there. And then the other guy's like, I just want to get past it. So, and I think that his probably would have been easy to beat. But they target these poor minority communities in hopes that they just do what they did today. Dude, I've got like 5, 6 motions in. Motion to suppress, motion for discovery, several motions to dismiss, a motion to quash. They don't want to hear shit. They don't want to hear nothing. So now I got to get the lawyer to play hardball. So it's gonna pay off really big at the end. We gotta look at the long game. Grateful Dabs, I've already gone over all this, bro. You guys keep asking the same questions over and over and over and over. Beat a dead horse. What I really need now is the funds to hire the lawyer to go deal with this crap, because it doesn't matter what motion with. They're just gonna wipe their ass with it. So they don't care. I mean, Rose, I mean, what's going on, April Rain? So bottom line is, judge didn't want to hear my motions. I didn't want to hear the DA's offer. I asked her if she had any of my motions in front of her, which I know I hand delivered to him on November 12th. And then I also emailed and got confirmation on Thursday, the other one. And well, thank you very much there, Grateful Dabs. Calling me an I might charge you with disorderly conduct in this chat. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Angry Vet, I was out there cop watching and had a job and had the funds at the time. So, but yep. They don't want to look at any of my motions. They don't want to hear any of my motions. They don't want to hear anything. Oh, I love you too, Grateful Dad. Dude, call me an asshole all you want, man. I sometimes I can be an asshole. I understand what my flaws are. I get it. But the one time I wasn't gonna be an asshole was today in the courtroom. That was the one time I wasn't gonna press it harder than I needed to. I might do that out there with the cops, but I wasn't gonna do that with the judge. So yeah, at this point, guys, I need to raise $2,500 for an attorney. Get this attorney. Let him play hardball. I'm looking at the long game now. I was playing the short game, hoping that the court system would actually do what they're actually supposed to do. No, I'm not going to review the motions, Angry Vet. This is my channel. This ain't your channel. I'm going to review what I want to review, and that's not the time right now. I'm not going to go into details on things, on what the motion's considered. And I'm gonna go into just like basically keeping an eye on these live streams, showing videos and doing reactions, and hoping that people will join in. And if they can pitch in to help hire this attorney, then great. If they can't, then they can ride along and enjoy the videos and the live stream that I'm putting out. I've already reached out to Chili to help do a fundraiser, but I need to raise like $2,500, guys. I've already got the lawyer that is going to handle it. He couldn't be there today because he was dealing with another court situation, which is fine. But right now, just to show you the screen, court to be set now. This is trial. So we don't have a trial date yet. But I want to get this handled before they even set a trial date, so the lawyer has time to prepare for the case. He's already kind of filled in. So we just need to get the funds going. I'm doing a small little fundraiser for my little core group of people that can pitch in. But I reached out to Chile. I'm waiting to hear back from Chile to see if you can help me raise the funds. I really thought I could handle this on my own, but they're playing hardball right now. So I'm just I was looking at the short the if the motions are public record, then go get them, Tav. But this is my show, buddy. You know, all you're gonna do is upset me today, man. I've already got enough stress as it is, dealing with all this crap. So, but anyways, Long Island Audit's talking about his shit with his lawyers. So prosecution stands ready for trial. They really so yeah.
Right.
Think about what you said. When they arrive, this is what they right. Not this is what I heard them tell him. Not this is what they told versus what they heard third party. So sometimes they reference specific people who told them stuff, but I've almost never seen a case like this. Because there's just so much in here that's
just seems very poorly put together. When you're prosecuting somebody who is not breaking the law, as I was not breaking the law and actually engaged in a constitutionally and statutory protected activity, it's kind of hard to bring a proper case. This is why they keep losing. But they really don't care until, Jacob, we had mentioned this before, that I'm going to write a book about this, and while I'm writing the book, you're going to be writing the federal lawsuit. So, at the end of the day, they don't care because they face no consequences unless there is a federal lawsuit, which we will be filing. But the supervisor that's handling this is all coming, in my opinion, from Patrick Psycho Writer. He is, from my sources tell me inside the department, he is the one pushing for these arrests. He actually told one of the officers that you messed up my arrest by arresting him for trespassing, and you were supposed to arrest him for X and you arrested him for Y. And this is what my sources are telling me. And then you have a complicit district attorney's office via Dana Grossblatt. Every time Jacob and I have come to know Dana very well. And I'll speak for myself. I don't think she's a very pleasant person. I think that she was very discourteous to the court today, to the judge. When she walked in, it was kind of like, why am I?
His last live. Let me check this out because I don't know if I caught the last live. I mean, I thought I did, but
of Laurel County Judge Executive David Westerfield.
Last Sunday night.
This is Amazon right here. The $199 for the Ego ST511T 15-inch. $149 for a stealing's a good thing.
I don't know why they was at that man's house.
Here. 85 billion, 285 billion, 285. Ryute Serious Audits. Ryute Serious Audits is in the room. Go to deletelaws.com, get a trifold.
So we hurry up. Yeah. That happens sometimes, but if they're really fighting. Yeah, but he doesn't know the security. So, well, yeah, because he doesn't know how long it comes. Yeah, but he called that thing on, they might be fighting, but who knows?
So that intrusive, annoying knock wasn't good enough. They.
That is terrible. Holy shit. Damn.
I'm going to warn you now. This is going to infuriate you.
Hey,
Thanks for the $20 Cash App donation. Appreciate that. That'll go towards the. It's not about paying the ticket, Eva. You got to look at the long term. See, people like that make that comment are not true people in this community. Paying for an attorney to pay a $500 and have a conviction on my record for something I'm innocent on. So that's yeah. You fight this stuff because if people like you that want to just cave in and pay the fines, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather go to court and lose if I can't get the money together. So yeah, people who are just going to cave in, like the 5 guys I watched today who just took a plea deal and paid the fine and got the conviction on the record. I'm not dealing with all that. I'm not doing that. I did that the last time and it got me nowhere. So you know what? No, not this time. So I'm not doing that. So I am not I'm not giving it to the court system. I'm not gonna pay them. I'm not giving them money. If I didn't commit the crime, I'm fighting it. Yeah, but you don't understand that it's not like I walked into a crime scene, or it's not like I went looking for the police. It's because of some words. You know what? Hang on a second. I'm going to start booting trolls here. I'm going to start booting the trolls. Blood pressure's already up enough. I don't need you trolls in here or people causing my blood pressure to go up anymore. So we are going to do this. For those of you who want to come in and start stirring my live stream up, I'm just going to start timing people out. You're going to get 24 hours. Need to be here. Angry Vet. It's not the first time I've been arrested, but it is the first time this has happened doing this. I've been doing this a year, and it finally just happened. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's. I'm looking at the long term. I'm looking at the long term here. I'm looking at. I'm not even going to say it right now, out publicly. What's up, King Bluto? I mean, Keebler gets it because she knows what I'm. I know what she's dealing with, and I know she knows what I'm dealing with. So, anyways.
Miami police.
Man is naked, okay, and he's showing the copper where he's been shot. He has no clothes on, completely naked. So now he's turned his back to the cops, meaning that he's not in a fighting position. He doesn't want to fight. He's not.
I wouldn't say they're that petty.
What? Listen, well, yeah, you're in jail is not petty. But what I mean is that they have no real case.
What's up,
Whether
Juggalo?
they get dismissed on a technicality or beaten at a trial or whatever the case may be, they have no case. They can't win. It's impossible for them to win. They're not going to win. Whether it takes an appeal, it's just not going to happen. Again, my opinion. But you have some clients that are dealing with some very serious issues that you help out all the time, and I appreciate you taking the time to help me out and what we're doing here. Jacob's handling my appeal in Schenectady. Just for some updates on what's going on, I'll give you guys some quick updates really quick. While I remember, he's appealing the violation in Schenectady, appealing. Brooklyn District Attorney's Office appealed my win in Brooklyn, so we have to fight that in the appeals court. Then I personally have a lot of other stuff going on. The NYPD lawsuit in federal court, Sergeant Brian Fahey in Connecticut, Berwyn, Illinois, where they unlawfully arrested me. Just a whole bunch of different lawsuits going on, a whole bunch of different things. This is my only criminal case that's open. So hopefully I'm looking to get this dismissed and get out of here. And hopefully Patrick's like, alrighty, you can't beat me. And Dana, better luck next time. But, we could just move on from this. I don't want to be arrested. You want to arrest me, but it doesn't work out for you. All I do is just make, more videos and talk about it some more, and it doesn't really help you out. So again, I'm very respectful in court. I'm very respectful to Dana, but when I'm talking to, my audience, I'm going to keep it real with each and every one of you. She's not a very pleasant person. I think she does things that are vindictful. I think that she doesn't like me very much, and I guess the feeling's mutual, but I
Definitely
all I know,
likes you. That I'll give you. I don't
she does
think
not like me. But I will say that the law is the law, and it will land where it lands, and may the best man or woman win. Dana knows what it's like to advocate for her clients, so she can't be mad at you, right? She's advocated for rapists, murderers, and everything else as a defense attorney.
All I'm going to say
and she loves, and Dana, Dana, listen,
make it
wait, I want to say, Jacob, Dana, I just want to say, I saw a lot of video clips with you in them, talking. You are always invited to come on this program. And, this is not a one-sided conversation. You're always welcome. But I know you probably can't while the case is open, but you're more than welcome after this case is over to come on the program and speak your mind. Okay, Dana? Just so you understand.
All right, so the next step, Sean, we're going to go through the discovery, plow through that, and we've court again sometime on
February.
6th of February, I think.
Right, yeah.
February. And then the judge is going to set a motion calendar. So I'll have to write the motion within that deadline. The government will respond. The judge.
A motion to dismiss. Just you say motion. I just want to be clear for our viewers.
Sorry, yeah, it's a motion to dismiss. And then the judge will make a decision after she gets the government's response. Pardon me. And then hopefully we won't have to come back to court anymore. That would be the goal.
Right. All right. Well, guys, stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to have way more updates coming for you guys. Jacob, thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking the time. I know I said we were going to do like 15, 20 minutes. We've done 34 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned to the channel also because Jacob has some good news coming up. I'll say that, some surprises. So I know you guys like to hear from Jacob. I see the comment section. Jacob is a very good attorney. He always, we are undefeated in our criminal cases. We have that one small violation that we're appealing, and we'll see how that plays out. But he's been, I am Long Island Audit. I'm Sean Paul Reyes. I have a reach of attorneys everywhere, and I chose Jacob because he is the best at what he does, and he is very professional, always on time, always doing the right thing. So I appreciate you, Jacob. Thank you for joining me.
Pleasure. Honestly, pleasure.
All right, guys. So we're going to be getting out of here now. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the super chats. I put them all up on the screen. I will be giving you more updates on all my federal cases, all my federal lawsuits, all the criminal. I only have one criminal case. This case, the Nassau County. I'll leave a link to the videos dealing with Patrick Psycho Rider. There's going to be more billboard truck videos coming soon. There's a lot of tyranny and corruption happening in my town. I'm being targeted by the town of Brookhaven. So stay tuned for that. I will be putting billboard trucks in front of other public servants' houses and in their neighborhoods to expose their tyranny. I will not let tyranny run rampant in my life or anywhere in this country. So thank you for your support again. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.
So am I in your way? How am I in your way? Are you going to drive into that?
On January 27, 2023, in Oakland, California, Auditor Kelly Tito was filming on a public sidewalk near East 11th Street and 9th Avenue, witnessing an arrest involving a security.
So I got 27 people in here. So let me do another update. So I went to court today, basically sat around, waited, 5 other people in there. The other 5 other people decided to just meet with the prosecutor, take a plea deal, and move on, I guess. They didn't have my motions. They didn't read my motions. They haven't looked at the evidence. They just set it for trial. So now I've decided I'm going to hire the attorney. I need to raise $2,500, pay for the attorney, get this squash situated, and go from there and play the long game on this one. I'm not going to talk about what the end game is in case people are watching this, but I need to get this case dismissed or win at trial. So I don't think I'm equipped well enough to take on 2 prosecutors and what looked like a judge that didn't even want to read my motion or do anything on the record because they didn't have the DA or the prosecutor in there. When I asked on the record, he didn't want to answer that question. So yeah, I need a lawyer at this point. I've got the lawyer lined up. I just need to line up the funds. And we're going to go from there. That's why I didn't update everybody at like 11 o'clock when I got out of court, because I had to make some phone calls and get some stuff handled. So you guys can either help me out by either directly donating to get me to that number, or you can just go on to tapsecurityproducts.com and purchase the go ahead and purchase products, and I'll use the profits towards the attorney. It's the same attorney that helped me write up the quash. I'm just waiting for him to get out of court today to let him know what happened so we can try to work something out and proceed from here, because I'm gonna need someone to handle this kangaroo court. That's what it is. I mean, it's this whole court system. I figured they would at least read the motions, look at the evidence, something, but they just want to look. They just want to do plea deals, offer out plea deals like candy bars, without even looking at see if someone's guilty. They don't care about justice. They only care about convictions and money. So it's kind of frustrating and upsetting. So, but in the meantime, I'm gonna roll with this video real quick. I'm gonna try to get my blood, try to calm my blood pressure down a little bit. I know it's out of sorts, so.
Security officer being attacked with a bat. Officer Hatcher, badge number 9832, harassed Callie Tito with a mocking attitude, refused to provide information, and deliberately caused trouble, disregarding his right to freedom of speech. For more details, check the links in the description. If you agree that the actions of the police were wrong, leave the number 5 in the comments.
That's the whole. Hang on. To answer that question, Greg B, that's the whole thing, buddy. That's the whole thing. To handle the whole entire case. So as soon as he gets out of court, he couldn't make it to my court because he was at another court in the next county over. So as soon as he gets done, I'm going to be on the phone with him. So if for some reason he does call during this live stream, I'm going to be muting the mic and talking to him real quick. So, yeah. And you know, the craziest thing, guys, is in city municipal court, you don't even have the right to a public defender, which is crazy. So yeah, in city court, you don't have the right to a public defender. You have to pay for your own attorney. So county court, they offer you a public defender, but not in city court. So that's I was one thing I was reading, but I wasn't sure of. But so, yep. So that's what happened at court today, and need to get me some counsel so that way I can let them deal with it at this point and let them fight on my behalf. Because obviously they didn't take me serious with all my motions, and they just care about the money and the conviction. So, yep. So let me get back to this video because I just want, like I said, I'm trying to lower my blood pressure. My blood pressure is like right here, right now.
We're right here on East 11th and 9th Ave. Looks like they're taking someone into custody.
You guys got the rest of his property? No. Does Marie have it?
They're right over there. Cameras in the back? No.
Sorry to hear so. At the hospital?
Yeah. And those pictures is his too.
That's Sergeant on scene right there.
You guys take care. You're doing a great job here. Also, it's like money, nothing. One security guard, Mike. Let me let it be. I'm up there. And I get that he was full fight. I'm standing on the ground, touching me. That's pretty good group. Turns out that he's sitting in his car right here. Security guard. Hispanic guy comes out here and he's Hispanic guy kicks the property with higher the kitty. They can't do that. Shoot him away.
Let me move back a little, move my car through here.
You're gonna move your car into this?
No, I'm gonna drive through.
So am I in your way? How am I in your way? Are you gonna drive into that? What a dumbass. Hey Hatcher, what's your name?
Officer A. Hatcher, 9832, Oakland Police Department.
Take a drug test. Crackhead. Excuse me. Ugly ass. So her car was right here. I'm standing right there. How am I in the way unless she's gonna drive into that? It's just a bullshit order to be able to run her mouth to try to tell me to do something. Ugly ass bitch.
Yeah.
Look like a little weasel.
I got his right wrist, and then he was rolled up like this, right? And so I mean, he turned it up. Yeah, today.
What's going on, Josephine?
What'd you say under your breath as I walked away? 2 followers on Instagram? Who said it? You said it? You want to say it for the camera?
I said that you have probably 10 followers on Instagram.
Oh. It's your badge number, Parker.
My badge number
You like talking when people walk away like a f***ing
is
coward?
9792, sir.
All right, coward.
Would you like me to write it down for you?
You could write it down if you want, punk. I see you're busy stuffing your f***ing face.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now it's yes, sir. When I was walking away, it was talking about me, huh?
Would you like to speak to a supervisor?
Did I ask for a supervisor?
Yes,
How you doing, Lee? Thanks for the professionalism.
It's just per our policy. We have to ask. Do you want to speak with
It's per your policy to make fun of citizens as they walk away from you. I didn't request a supervisor.
Just making sure.
Smartass offered me a card written down with some info of his on it, so I'm waiting for that now.
It's okay. We just have you back up.
No, I'm not gonna back up 1 inch. I'm on a public sidewalk. Anything else to say before I walk away? Or you like talking behind people's back like a coward?
sir. I have nothing to say.
Nothing now?
No.
Okay. You coward. Got him in the back of the car right there. How you doing, Sergeant? Can I grab your name from you real quick?
Sure. What do you want my name for?
What
do you need my name for?
Just requesting it.
J Ladd. And
J
my
Ladd.
Serial number is 9365.
Could I ask you what was going on? Just like brief description.
Something about somebody fighting a security guard with a stick.
Oh, he was fighting them with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's blood on the leaves over here too, so the security guard got hit with the stick.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what brought all the police out.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No medical transport.
Apparently, the security guard had a laceration on his hand.
Ooh, wait.
From getting him. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. You got another call you headed to?
I got to take care of all this.
Supervising? Yeah. All right. All right.
You good?
I'm all right.
Okay. Have yourself a good day.
Hey, you too. Hey, you as well.
Some other Oakland police officers, such as Officer Ladd, were cooperative and provided information about the incident. However, Officer Hatcher's lack of professionalism created tension, highlighting issues of abuse of power. The area was also being filmed for the Freaky Tales project, which increased police presence and made the situation more complex. Leave the number 5 in the comments if you believe Officer Hatcher should be fired.
This is This is Mr. 5. He does all these ID refusal videos. So if you haven't done so, just go over there, hit that like button, subscribe. He's fairly new on the scene. I think he showed a couple of Chuck Bronson's videos a while back. I think he showed the female cop in Lake Dallas. Yeah, it's Sub Sevenfold, Rob Weedman, April Rain, Chuck Bronson, Josephine Pasquelli, all those people that are showing up late. Jody Shiloh. I'm just trying to see if there's anybody else that showed up late. So for those of you guys who showed up late, Six Oaks Farm, what's going on? Is it really? Yeah. So I don't know, man. Just the way they just brushed me off and it's that's why I'm thinking maybe I get the attorney to deal with the prosecutor because she's just a bitch. I mean, the way she acted and everything. Literally, I asked her if she had any of my motions. I said I have a motion to quash right here. She just snatched it out of my hand. So you know what? I don't even want to deal with people like that. Ghost man, what's going on, buddy? So, but yeah, this is Mr. 5 ID refusal. So if you haven't done so, go over to his channel, hit that like, subscribe, leave him a comment, let him know that BZ Watchdog sent you.
Officer Kenny, Kenny, California Patrol, badge number 23146.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, from my understanding, you don't want to ID yourself to my partner right here.
From your understanding?
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't want to give him your ID, ask your ID.
For what?
Correct?
For what?
So he's detained you for a violation.
What was that?
What violation?
He's digging himself a hole already. Go ahead.
What violation did you detain him for?
Yeah.
So he's detained you for expired registration, so you are required to hand over your ID to him, okay?
Okay.
Because he has to ID you. Even if he wants to give you a warning, he has to know who you are.
Yeah, keep it took me 2 minutes to lie. Okay, yeah, so I'm not going to ID myself.
You're not going to ID yourself?
No.
So you have to legally ID yourself, or we're going to have to arrest you and take you to jail, or we're going to ID you.
Okay, you have to take me to jail for not refusing ID. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do.
Okay.
You don't want to have to do that.
Okay.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I know you don't. I love it. Go ahead. Yeah. Be detailed.
Why don't you want to give us your ID?
But why do you keep asking? I just told you you're not having it. It's illegal. You're illegal. Stop me. Stop me. That you can't stop somebody for a tag that's like older than 90 days, less than 90 days. You just changed that law. So why don't you go fight some crime? And then he just told me he's checked it out and it's been paid, so it's legal.
No, it shows he's on fire.
Yeah. See. So there you go. So thank you. So you want to arrest me for that?
So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. So he's
for something. No, he just told you what I'm detained for. I'm not detained as it happens because you can't detain me for that. So what's your problem anyway? Do you have something? I mean, look at it. I mean, I'm not giving you my ID. You're not IDing me. There's no crime. You're not allowed, and you're lying. You're a great supervisor. You sure you're a supervisor?
So you two just hang with him. I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah, you let him. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see who else they call out. See if they call someone else out. Fucking awesome. Fucking lawsuit. Look at them, just looking for stuff to do. This is what California is now. The pigs is what they do here. Trying to get something for nothing.
So from talking to my partner and all that, yeah, you're free to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know they changed the law.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
Yeah, well, you'll be hearing from me. I'll go to the sheriff's office right now. It's here on the.
Okay.
Get some complaint forms. Okay, is that where I get them from?
We're not part of the sheriff's. We're the highway patrol.
Yeah, highway patrol, and where would that be?
Down the street. Down the street.
south
So our
side,
office
you
is
take freedom
closed right
boulevard.
now, so you're gonna have to go Monday morning. Okay.
I'll be there on Monday morning first thing. Can you let them know?
We'll let them know. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Tyrant.
Stay safe.
Thank you. You'll be hearing. It's awesome. This is what they do. Taxpayers wasted money. Off you go. 4 of them.
On September 19, 2024, at the California Highway Patrol, Officer Kearney interacted with Nostradamus. Nostradamus' understanding of his rights gave him great power, but using them at the right time and place was key. To avoid being caught off guard, always ensure safety in every situation, and stay updated with the latest information. Rights are a powerful tool, but the final outcome depends on your wisdom and thorough preparation.
Taser, taser, taser! Put your fucking hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Put your fucking hands behind your back! Stop! Stop! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Give me your hands! Give me your hands! Put your hands behind your back! Oh my God, dude! Give me your hands! I got it! Give me your hands! You got it! Get it! If you can kick me, we're gonna have a problem.
What do I being stopped for? Why am I being stopped? Because I smoked a cigarette on the campus?
No, because you didn't listen to my commands. That's why.
That's not over.
I work hard, bro, every day. Hey, tell that guy to do
You got anything to do with any of this?
I literally came out here to y'all put them in handcuffs. I don't know what's going on. They will beat you, boy.
Hey. You going in the house?
I got a First Amendment right to steal and private property.
You don't have a First Amendment right to talk trash and say you're going to beat people.
I'm not talking trash.
Or if you're being recorded by this too. If you're going to sit there and say you're going to beat people, you are going to leave the scene because you're antagonizing, or you're going to go in the back of the car with them.
You want to continue? You want to continue? I don't care.
Okay.
You can record me. This is you record. I'm recording you two right now. Are you going to run your mouth or you going to shut up? Which one you going to do?
I'm not answering any more questions.
Okay. All right.
Hey, how you doing? Nobody cares that you record that.
You're really unprofessional. You know that? And I'm going to file a complaint on you.
Nobody cares that you record that.
You're really unprofessional. You know that? I just want to report that officer right there for being unprofessional.
In what way?
That he came up to me in my face. I got it all on video.
Okay.
And he got in my face and told me to shut up or he's going to take action.
Okay.
He threatened me.
What's going on at the time?
Whatever y'all had going on, my son, has nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I was sitting right here on this bench, minding my own business, watching, telling my son to shut up Stop arguing with me. They'll beat him. That triggered him. He got mad about that.
Well,
he came over and told me to keep my mouth shut. I'm a free citizen on private property. I have a right to free speech. That's a retaliatory strike, First Amendment, what he just did.
Okay.
Okay. So I just want to let you know, what's your name?
Sergeant Hall, Hall.
Sergeant
Badge number is 85.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your professionalism, but he was very unprofessional.
On September 25th, 2024, in Lakeland, Florida, Officer Garibaldi, badge number 164, and Officer Vanderpool, badge number 336, retaliated against a man filming the police from his front yard. I want to emphasize that this is the United States, where freedoms, especially freedom of speech and the right to record, are protected by the First Amendment. Filming the police plays a crucial role in safeguarding these rights, especially as acts of violence or harassment by officers have become a persistent issue in society. Footage from cameras not only helps ensure police accountability, but also protects our rights.
And the other officer too, I'm gonna watch the video.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to IA tonight.
That's fine.
Because I gotta identify him because of what he said to me.
All right. Well, do what you gotta do.
You don't like being filmed, do you?
I'm filming you.
You keep trying to walk off.
No.
I never said we were done.
You said that you were going to file a complaint. Okay.
I'm filing with you right now, verbally.
You want a brochure?
I do. Yeah, please.
Let me go get
and
that
your business card if you have one.
I don't have a card, but my badge number is 85.
Okay.
Last name Hall, Hall.
That's sir. Thank you. I'm not going to do anything. You don't have to stand there with your hand on your gun, man. That's ridiculous what you're doing.
It's just the way I stand.
No, that's what you're doing. You got your hand on your gun. You're ready to take. Got your hand on your taser and your gun. Like I'm an old man, 54.
I'm standing here being comfortable.
I'm unarmed. You want to search me? You want to do a cherry pat?
I don't.
All right. You're dismissed. Get off my property, man. Get off the property. You're dismissed. Bye. Get off the property.
I'm your assistant, my sergeant.
Get off the property. I'm asking you. This is the last time I'm asking.
You have a good day, sir.
You're gonna get sued if you don't.
Morning.
You work for Parks and Rec? Sir, you're gonna be recording like that.
Like what?
I'm just saying, like, you have any permits to be recording inside the?
I don't understand what you're asking me.
Because you were recording inside the booth. You were looking for something specific.
Yeah, you can say
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, you have a permit to be recorded.
Do I need a permit?
For Parks Department.
Do I need a permit?
I'm just asking.
Oh, okay. That's a cute bag.
You're getting too close to her? Yes. You
It's
need
too-
to,
it's too-
yes. You're getting too close to her.
It's too
okay?
close to law?
Yes. You need to move forward.
You can record from there.
Yes. You can record whatever you want, but move forward. You're like in our space right now.
You can stand there.
Yes, you can stand right there too.
You can watch me. If you don't feel safe, you can turn your body
Sir,
camera
yes,
on.
that's
Yeah,
what
but
I
I'm in
just did.
public, ma'am.
Yes, but you can step right there, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Right
Am
there.
I committing a crime, ma'am?
You're not committing a
Okay, so
crime.
please leave
So
me alone.
yes, but I want you to stand right there because I don't feel safe to have you that near to me, right?
You the one with the gun, man. I don't have a gun.
That doesn't mean anything.
So I don't feel safe with you coming
That
up to
doesn't
me.
mean anything.
It
I don't know
does.
you. I don't know you.
What's more important, public safety or police safety?
Leave him. Leave him. He's just looking for an excuse
Who's-
to fight and argue.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything to you. I didn't say anything to you.
Am I talking to him?
You're talking
I'm
about
to
me.
you, right?
You're talking about me
Okay.
in front
All
of my
right. I
face.
can do whatever I want to, right? You do?
No, you
So go
can't
ahead.
because you're at work.
Okay. Have a good day.
I can't.
So,
I'm
have a
free.
blessed day.
You're a public servant.
Jesus
So you
says,
have policies,
have a good day.
right?
Have a good
I
day.
didn't say
Do
anything
you
to
need
you.
anything from us?
No, you got a bottle of water? Okay, so I'm good, thank
There's
you.
water in the concession stand.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Ain't your car since you turn your body camera on?
I don't have it.
I have one.
You don't have a right to know that? Yeah, you can write your name on that for me.
Yes, I can write it. Definitely.
What's more important, man? Police safety or public safety?
Whatever you
Clearly, police safety is more important. It's three of you. 3
For me,
guns.
it's both,
3
but
guns. I have no gun.
whatever.
All I have is a camera. And you're worried about my camera?
I'm not worrying about your camera. I never said about the camera. It's a very nice camera.
So why are you so worried about it? I'm not a threat to you.
Say like you were close to us.
Okay, that's not a that's not a law.
Well, I don't know your
If we was in
intentions.
times, if we was in time, you never asked me my intentions.
Okay,
I don't follow unlawful orders.
So if you want,
I don't
stay
follow
here.
unlawful orders, ma'am.
So you are doing it right now because I'm
Doing what?
giving you a lot. I'm telling you to please step a little bit back.
You're requesting.
I'm asking you.
Yes,
And
that's a request.
Who am I?
I don't know. You didn't identify yourself to me.
No.
How do you know I can
Right?
read?
I'm a police officer, right? You just said it, right?
You know how to use a smartphone and you don't know how to read.
There's many people that don't. There's many people that are autistic that don't know how to read but can use
I'm
technology.
telling you, please just step a little bit back. If you want to keep standing next to us, just put your mask down so we can see your whole face.
I'm okay.
Okay, so step back.
I don't want to make you blush.
Step back.
I'm okay. I'm waiting for a card,
No,
ma'am.
but you can step back.
I know I can.
Okay.
Please don't touch me, ma'am.
So step back. I don't
You
want
don't
you
have to
next.
touch me, ma'am. I'm
But
not a
I don't
threat
want
to you.
you next
I'm not
to
a threat
us.
to you.
I don't want next to us.
I'm not a threat to you.
So put your mask down.
Why?
Because I don't feel safe.
I also have the 4th Amendment. I can hide my identity if I want.
Okay, so step back. You
Right.
right
Right.
in our face.
That's fine. You're not in no danger, ma'am. My intent is to record. Because I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. Are you telling us? That's enough.
You think everybody in New York is a threat to you? That's what you think?
Apparently, because that's what you're doing right now with us.
All I'm doing is
That's what I'm
recording
saying.
you.
That's your intention. No problem.
All I'm doing is recording, ma'am. I didn't even say anything to you.
Well,
If you didn't say anything to me,
are not good.
you didn't say anything to me. So
And looking for conversation.
we're in. I didn't ask you. I didn't speak to you, ma'am. You spoke to me.
How's your day going, sir?
So far, so good. I can't complain. Thank you for asking.
It's a beautiful day, right?
Sure is.
It's a concert later on today. If you're interested.
Appreciate that, ma'am.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow too. Wow, who's gonna be there? How do you say your name?
Zapata Aracena.
And you think everybody in America could say that last name? Because we could read, right?
Oh, wow.
It's about being polite and courteous.
Oh, why? That's about pronunciation. It's not even about knowing
It's still
how
about
to
being polite.
pronunciation.
Yeah.
Everybody can pronounce them. Some
And-
people say Zapata. You can say
And
it
you-
however you
you
want
can't
because everybody has
assume-
a different type of
Do
pronunciation.
you know the rate of autism in America right now? And you're just assuming that everybody could read? And dyslexia?
Do you have anything else?
No, I'm chilling. I'm just recording. What's the problem? Excuse me. I'm going to walk this way. I don't want you to be scared, okay? You're so worried about police safety and you took the job. Isn't that ironic? You signed up to be a cop. So you signed up to be worried your whole career? You got to know how to fill out situations. Clearly, I'm not a threat to you. I have no bulge, no nothing, just a camera.
You have a bag. We don't know how you have a
Okay,
backpack.
how long is it going to... By the time I go in my bag, you
Why
can
do
shoot me.
Why do I know your intention? So you having a
What is my
camera
face
view
going to
and
tell
you
you? What is my
going
face
back?
going to tell you, man? Please tell me what my
I
face
don't
is
know.
going
You
to
can
tell
have
you.
something in your neck. I don't see it.
Yeah,
It's a possibility.
it's pretty far-fetched.
Well, that's what
It's
things
a possibility, but it's a stretch.
Well, but that's one of the many.
I'm not here to harm you. I said it 4 times already. I'm here to
Saying
record.
it, that's not an evidence.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
at one time you can do whatever you want.
So can you.
So
Because you have qualified immunity. I don't have qualified
you
immunity.
don't have qualified.
Yes, you
immunity.
do.
That's why you're recording.
You have a form of protection.
For a snap.
You guys have a form of protection. You think that you have no protection? And there's no accountability with NYPD. Do you care about CCRB?
Really?
Do you care about CCRB? No, you don't. Because you know what doesn't do that. CCRB can't do that.
That's a lie. Completely lies.
You need to do your research.
That's why
You need to do your research.
That's why
Do your research then.
That's why
You know how much body cam footage went missing that CCRB requested?
Exactly.
That you guys don't produce?
Say have a good day.
That's it. Just do your job politely. That's it.
On August 11th, 2023 in New York City, Auditor Good Guy Activism interacted with officers Mina, Zapata, and Carrasco. The incident highlighted how some police officers place personal emotions over the law, causing disruptions with citizens who understand their rights. When
Kevin, welcome to the room. Chuck, I've got that request sent for you. It's done. we're just gonna have to wait. Just got confirmation of my email. So to answer your question, Kevin, went in there and they had 5 other people who just pled, basically took a plea deal. They didn't have any of my motions in their hands. I know they've sent them. I know they've got them because I hand walked it up to the prosecution office. I hand walked it in and had it scanned into the docket. So I know the judge got it. They basically are playing hardball, and I'm gonna have to get an attorney, man. But careful, yeah, be careful of your lord, be careful of your dogs could found on the interwebs. Only common denominator, be careful. So, yep, got you, Chuck. Always a pleasure. City of Fort Worth Municipal Court. So, and I'm trying to play. I was playing the short game. It's not working out. They want to play hardball, so I'm going to go ahead and now play the long game and go that avenue. So now I need to. Now that I've updated you guys, I need to raise funds for an attorney. So I just need to get these funds. Court date has not been set yet, so they said they'll notify me in the mail. But I'm going to keep checking every day until I see a court date online, because I'm not going to wait for the notification to come. They always come later. They don't show up. So, and that's where we're at for right now, guys. But anyways, yep. So, anyways.
Officers often issue orders without legal basis. It shows a lack of understanding among many people about their rights. Therefore, I emphasize that protecting rights and raising awareness are crucial. Recording interactions with the police and spreading information help promote accountability and raise community awareness.
What are you up to? What are you up to? Sorry? To make a video? About the police van?
What? In aid of what?
Sorry?
In aid of what?
What do you mean in aid of?
In aid of what? Why are you videoing?
Hello, doggy.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you up to? What am I up to? I'm working. What are you up to?
Are we starting again?
What are you up to?
You've already asked this question. I've already told you.
What, are you videoing the police van?
Video on the police van in order to make a video
For?
for my camera.
Sure.
Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Right,
Oh.
so.
Hello, boy.
Good boy. Come on.
On October 15th, 2024, in the United Kingdom, Auditor Corn Season Productions interacted with Officer Roche, badge number 936. This situation highlights the importance of recording police interactions to protect our rights, especially as trust in law enforcement continues to decline.
What does it look like? That's what we're doing.
Okay, Six Oaks Farm, to answer your question. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it went. I've never seen a court go that route before. I mean, it was almost like the judge was in cahoots with the prosecutor just to get a plea deal out of it so they could move on. Like they didn't want to do a trial. So yep, to answer your question, Six Oaks, that's I tried to address the motion. He said, we'll hear it at trial, which didn't make any sense. So I didn't even listen to the plea deal because I wasn't taking it. So I'm not taking the plea. That's how it goes. I'm not having a conviction on my record. If they want the conviction, they got to work for it. So it was attacking I don't want to say it was attacking. It was addressing the validity of the complaint, as far as in the jurisdiction of the complaint, and the fact that the alleged statement that was made is under the First Amendment of the Constitution, and with all the case law here in Texas that would show that what the alleged statement was made was a expression of speech and therefore is protected. So, yep, I did jury trial. I'm glad I selected jury trial because I don't like the judge, to be honest with you. I just thought he, just I don't think I'm gonna get a fair shake. That's why I decided to go raise the funds for an attorney. I was gonna do this whole thing pro se, but I feel like I'm gonna get railroaded if I do. So that's the only reason I changed my mind. I only changed my mind after I left that courthouse today. I had time to think about it on the way home. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I changed my mind about the pro se after I watched how the judge reacted. So I don't feel good about it. I feel that I should get the attorney now. Actually, going into court today, I didn't even want to get the attorney. I thought everything was going to be good, and then after what I witnessed and how the cards are stacked up against me, I don't feel confident doing it by myself. So I'm just saying. Let me get back in this video real quick, and then I'll answer some questions a little bit.
To make a video?
What?
The police station?
All right. I'm just interested.
No, yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, where will it go?
Depends.
Oh, mate. All right. I'm not being funny. I'm just genuinely interested.
No, that was a genuine answer. It depends.
Yeah, but it's not really the answer, is it? That's what I'm saying.
That's the answer I've got.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. We found a police chase. We found a police chase, so we're gonna follow them and see what's happening.
Yeah.
They're on the other side. They're on the other side, guys. They're on the other side. What we're looking for? Do we know? Oh, just ignoring me. What do they need? Oh, they need a drone. Bring a drone.
This is this shoddy police work. It's the off time guys. 5 of them, 6 of them running around like headless chickens.
Stop here?
Yeah.
Why? 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 What have I done?
You've not done anything. I just want you to stop there.
So why do I have to stop here?
Because I've asked you to.
Yeah, well, why did you ask me to do that?
Because I want you to.
Okay. Do you want something from me?
No. Because you couldn't intervene with what we're doing.
Oh, I thought you was detaining me.
No, I'm not detaining you.
Oh, okay. So why do I have to stay here, though?
Because I just asked you to, if that's all right.
I'm really confused. Because I actually just want to walk down the road.
If you walk down the road, you've got to turn your camera off.
What do you mean?
Unless you walk that way.
Why?
Because you can't intervene with what we're doing. Okay?
But I'm going to walk that way filming.
Sorry?
I'm going to walk that way filming.
You're not.
I'm not. Are you going to stop me?
I'll arrest you, yeah.
You'll arrest me for filming?
Yeah.
What's your call number? Because I'm going to make a complaint about you.
936. I've asked you not to.
Now you're touching me now.
I've asked you not to.
No, I want to walk that way.
Right.
What law says I can't walk that way? No, what law says I can't walk that way?
Did I say there was a law?
You see, you'll arrest me?
No.
You're being called for that.
Right. Okay.
H&K solicitors for you. Why am I getting arrested?
Can you just give me a minute?
No, why am I getting arrested?
I'm not arresting you, am I?
All right, well, I'm going to carry on then.
Right, okay.
Why are you getting in front of me?
Stop filming.
No.
Right. Just stop there.
No.
You're so vulnerable.
Okay? And we don't want you interfering with it.
I'm not. I'm going to cross over the road and walk down past.
Right, we'll take your camera off then,
No.
please.
Wow, so it's not just American cops; it's the English ones too, huh?
You interrupt with vulnerable persons.
Why are you stopping me from filming?
What are you filming for?
I'm filming you.
Why?
Because you stopped me?
You can film me.
No, because you stopped me and you threatened to arrest me. That's why.
Yeah, you can film me. So film me.
Yeah, so why can't I walk this way? What's going on here?
You can walk that way.
So why did you say you were going? She said she was going to arrest me. I'm not. She just said she was going to arrest me. Why are you pushing me?
Get out the road.
Why are you pushing me?
Get
your hands away from me.
Yes, because you're obstructing the highway.
Stop assaulting! What is it? Stop assaulting! Oh, I'm really confused here. Look, what's going on here? No, I don't want to listen to that numpty because he's a sausage. No, shut your sausage. I'm not going anywhere.
That's not very nice, is it?
So you threatened to arrest me, and I'm not very nice. You threatened to arrest me, you sausage. No,
you sausage.
No. Why? Why are you pushing me again? 1563. Take your hands off, man. We're in public, cuz. This is the Why is she touching me? Why are you touching?
Sausages? Like calling them a sausage? What is that? What kind of insult is that? I don't even know what kind of insult that is. I don't speak bloody English to know what that means, so I don't know. Wow. He called her a sausage. That's funny. Hang on, I got somebody up. Who do we got? He called her a sausage. I could understand if he called her a piece of bacon or something. I mean, but that pork sausage, I guess. So is sausage made from pigs? I thought sausage was kind of like more like beef than it was pork, but okay. That's funny. What's going on? Ripple effect. Are you there, Ripple? Ripple. Ripple. Turn your mic on. Sorry, guys. I don't know where Ripple's volume is.
Hey, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. About damn time. What's up, Blackout Andy?
Oh, sorry about that. I was watching the stream. I didn't realize you couldn't watch the stream and be on. Hello, everyone. BZ.
What's going on, buddy?
Yeah. So you said they're like that everywhere. Absolutely, they're like that everywhere. You know, it's a mentality.
Well, so I know you just rolled into the room, and so you probably didn't hear about my update on court.
No, I haven't. I just came right now from outside from for about an hour or so, and then when I got here, I wanted to check and see if you had any updates.
Yeah, my blood pressure's through the roof right now, man. I thought it was going to be at least, not so biased and a kangaroo court being like maybe city court, maybe being a little different than what I've seen in county court. And so I show up, there was like 6 of us and 5 black guys and myself. And I'm the only one that pled not guilty, got my trial set. The other 5 guys walked out into the hallway with the DA, or I shouldn't even say the DA, it was city attorney. And they all took some sort of plea deal that they handed them. I told them, I said, why'd y'all do that? They didn't even look at y'all's evidence. They didn't do nothing. One guy said, I just want to get it past me. The other guy said, I didn't really think I had an option.
Wow.
So yeah, people don't even know that they're rights. They're being bullied into taking plea deals. And then I walk back in there, and then the judge calls me up, and I tell him, is this on the record? He just ignores me. And I go, what about my motion to quash, Your Honor? And he's like, well, that'll be heard at trial. I'm thinking to myself, how the hell are you going to hear that at trial? That's the whole point of motion to hear before.
Wouldn't you want to hear that before the trial? I mean, that doesn't make much sense to me.
So these poor other 5 guys, man, I'm just like, dude, y'all. I said, this is what that's what the prosecutor and the judge were looking for. Were those 5 other schmucks, and that's what that is. because anybody who's willing to just cave in and give your hard-earned money to the court system without them even looking at your case, without looking at evidence or looking at body cam footage or statements, and they just want to give you a plea deal, I just, to me, that's frivolous prosecution.
Well,
But
I've said the system is broken so many times I can't count. It's really broken, and it's set up for that way. So it's just like, arrest the masses, get the money from the ones that give it, and you're going to even give the money, get the money from the ones that don't want to get it, because every time we pay for the lawyer and everything, we go through the time, it costs us. I've been through it more times than what I'd like to admit. And I was just telling a couple people the other day, it's like, am I the stupid one here? Because I'm sitting in front of the prosecutor when I come in for my first time, just like you today. Sitting in, there is no judge though, and they say, we're going to give you a plea bargain. And I say, the first thing I say is, I'm not taking a plea. I have, video evidence that my rights were violated. And he literally laughed at me and said, see you in a court. And that was in Grand Junction. I ended up beating that. But my whole point is, the plea bargain that he was offering me was, I had a weed grinder in the front seat on a private parking lot, and trespassing, which I was building a Family Dollar, in the complex there, so I was allowed to be there. And I know I'm in the right. I've been there for 6 weeks already. I knew I was in the right. And he was like, drop the grinder and we're going to give you a $100 fine or something. No, I'd rather spend $5,000 on a lawyer and be found not guilty. And there's a lot of people that say file lawsuits. I'm ready to learn. I haven't learned that part yet, but I know that they're easy to win.
well, I mean, there's a process, and I'm still learning. This is the first time I've been arrested doing this, and I've been doing this. I think I just hit my 1 year mark yesterday, in fact, or today or
Heck
something.
yeah,
So
congratulations. Happy
the
anniversary.
really good thing about taking a lawyer though is okay. Look, you can go into court, and the thing is if for some reason your lawyer messes up or something, ineffective counsel, or as long as there's objections on the record, when gives you grounds for an appeal, or a retrial or whatnot. I mean, I know everybody's like, oh my god, this is just city court, why don't you just pay the fine and move on? Well, that's what they want you to do.
Yep.
I want to fight. I mean,
Extortion.
well,
I'm
first
glad
off,
I'm glad you are.
what they're alleging I'm saying is not what I said. So, and then on top of that, even if I did say what they're alleging that I said, now it becomes an issue of the government penalizing you for your speech. No crime was committed because I did not incite violence. There was no incitement of any kind of violence. There were no threats made. Um, so it literally is basically they're prosecuting you for speech. I mean, had I actually caused the so-called victim or complainant to strike me or want to fight me or something, then I can sit there and say, okay, maybe I should go ahead and take a plea deal and move on. But it didn't even come to that, and
It wasn't even
the
close.
what's that?
I said that wasn't even close to what
No,
happened.
I mean the thing is, and it was an expression, and there was more to those alleged 5 words. I say alleged because they threw a word in there that, you know, it's I didn't even drop the F bomb, and that's the word that they're saying that I claimed but um,
Go
it's
go back.
it,
Go back.
well, and my whole thing about this though is I think they're trying to literally stick this so they don't have any grounds for any litigation to come against them for the unlawful arrest and the excessive force they used with the improper placement of the handcuffs. So I really think that they're just trying to. I think they're really just trying to do that to protect the city from a litigation. Lawyers. You got to remember, lawyers are meant to protect the house.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
So if the city attorney says no, prosecute them because we don't want to get sued or something,
When
well, they're gonna throw everything at me that they can.
when in the real world they only have one job, and that's seek justice, and they never seek justice. I
No, they always seek injustice.
seems like they
So
right. Seems like they go the opposite way, which is really weird.
no, and that's fine. Mark, I'm gonna have to hire you, buddy. It was definitely a shit show today in court, and we can talk about that on the phone. Just so you guys know, that's the lawyer I want to hire right there. He's in the chat. So
I can't see the chat. I don't think. Let me see if I
hit the comments on the
can you
right
still
side.
can you still
I
hear
got
me?
your phone on your computer.
I'm on my phone.
So Mark, that's why I'm trying to raise the funds, man. I'm trying to get the funds because they didn't want to hear my motions. It was a shit show. I wouldn't even let the prosecutor. She snatched that down physical motion to quash out of my hand when I asked her if she had my motions because I emailed them all, hand delivered them. There should be no reason why she didn't even know what I had going on. They didn't look at the evidence. So they didn't even look at the evidence. They didn't care. They had 5 other guys in there that they offered plea deals, and they all took them. I'm the only one that challenged it and is fighting it.
You know what I found out? I found out that that not only do they not look at it, they really don't care.
They don't. They don't care.
Even if they lose, I mean, I don't even think that you're 100% correct about they don't want the litigation because they could care less about the litigation. They don't pay. We pay. So I've just seen it too many times to be able to say, yeah, they're trying. I mean, yeah, if it's a huge settlement, probably that might be the case. I mean, they will lie and manipulate paperwork and everything. But I'm just saying, like something like this, they just don't even care. They just don't like you. And
I'm telling you, I am pretty sure. I am like 99.9% sure that cop lied on that police report. I don't think that the complainant stated that what I allegedly said was actually what came out of his mouth. Because I have the 911 calls. I had it on recording, of what he said, what I said, and what he's got on I've got everything recorded. That F-bomb never came out.
you know what? I think you guys just got off on the wrong foot. Maybe he was having a bad day or something. I think if he just came and apologized and everything, they just squashed everything, it'd be okay. What do you think?
It's not even about the wrong foot.
It's just the way he
what it
kind of
is
attacked you. That was terrible.
Well, no, it's not even about that. The thing is, I heard the 911 calls and I heard what he said on my video. He never said that I had used the F-bomb. I never said the F-bomb. Okay? And the complaint states that I said the F-bomb. And if that's the case, then who said that I said that? Somebody had to say that I said that.
Yeah. Or they lied.
So who's lying? Is it the complainant, which the complainant, the victim, or whatever? I don't think so.
I don't either. I think it's probably the police.
I think the cop lied because his feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
I was arrested for POP, man, pissing off police. That's really what the charge is.
Quick question. Did you get the body cam footage? I can't remember of when they were in the guard shack.
No, I don't have any footage other than my own.
Well, all these questions that we have will be answered when we get that.
Absolutely. And the thing is, that's why, because see, here's the problem I'm having. When you go pro se, you can go ahead and
get your discovery.
The prosecutor will let you look at the evidence.
Oh,
but according to the court procedures in Texas, they don't have to give it to you, and they won't. They will not give you the evidence. Now, if I hire Mark as the attorney, Mark can get the discovery and we can review it in his office, and then I can look at it, and he can sit there and watch it over and over and over, look at it over and over and over, and he can really prepare for the trial. But that's the disadvantage to going pro se is you don't get the evidence. You get to review it with the prosecutor. All you get to do is sit there and make notes. And
that must be a Texas thing because I've always got the discovery almost immediately. Like I just
they will not give it to me. They will not give it to me. In Texas.
Weird. I don't see how they could not give you the evidence that's that
they
they're
are not required to give it, and
wow.
the local court procedures here is the DA ain't going to give it to you.
That sounds like some straight bull.
So, and Mark can tell you Mark can tell you in the chat. That's usually what happens.
Oh, let me just say to the chat too, man.
They're doing the same thing they're doing the same thing to Keebler. Keebler's in Texas. They're doing the same thing to her out of a municipal court, like, I don't know, 3 hours away from me. See, there you guys go. He just put the Texas Criminal Procedure article.
DZ, I'm on StreamYard, right? So
yeah, you're on StreamYard, buddy.
What I'm saying is I can't see the comments. I don't know how to. This is the first time I think.
Are you on your computer? Or are you on your computer? Or are you on your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Okay, there's let me see if I can get in there real quick and because off to the right on your phone, there's a little comment section there. So let me go in here real quick. Enter studio. I'm on my phone right now, so I can
stream this to your audience. So I could stream this to my audience as well. That's pretty cool.
Okay, see the. Hold on a second. Let me read this real quick.
Dang.
Go. Okay. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Okay, on StreamYard, are you on the guest mode or are you on the web browser?
I'm on the web browser, I think. It just whatever you sent me from the email, I just hit it.
Okay, on the web browser, look at the top left-hand corner. If you have it, do you see my screen the way I'm holding my phone right now?
Oh yeah.
How it's vertical.
Wait, you're really small on my screen. Let me see if I can blow you up. Okay, yeah, do it again. Yeah. I can't hear you though. No. You have no voice. Oh, chat. Okay. I got it. Join the chat. Connect. Stream. Okay. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Do you got it? You got it figured out?
Yeah, I think I figured it out, man. Thank you. Yeah, you had to turn it the other way, and then it was at the bottom. So I'll be able to keep up with the check, hopefully. Cool.
You know, it's so, you know, I got a lot of negative people in my chat, you know, but, you know, bottom line is they're not my position. My position is like literally the best case scenario for an unlawful arrest.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Okay, cool. I'm so it says remember to redirect. I'm still working on getting to you may close this browser. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying this is the best case scenario for to get arrested. I mean, it's not like I went into a post office or I went into a building and was told to leave and refused to leave. I mean, I literally left the property. They told me they called the cops. So I went around the sidewalk and waited, you know, and, you know, but they literally arrested me for pissing off the cop. The cop didn't like the way I talked to him. He arrested me. Said it was a detainment, but it was technically an arrest. Sat there in the back seat of the car for 40 minutes with messed up handcuffs, messing up my hands. And then the second cop shows up on scene and wants to go ahead and tell me that I'm under arrest for disorderly conduct. But then once the supervisor talks to him, they end up writing me a citation for it. So they're trying to pull this. They're trying to pull this shit because they don't want to have to pay out. They're just trying to cover their ass.
Well, yeah, they don't want to look stupid either. I think it's less about the money. Like I say, we pay for that.
But I don't really think they've looked at the evidence, though, Ripple. I don't think they've looked at the body camera. Because if they looked at the body camera, they would realize that, first off, it didn't happen at 2850 Oak Hill Circle, and it's not what I said. And I don't think that the security guard, I don't think the security guard would have lied to the cop after he said what he said on my video and what he said on the 911 call. I think that cop lied on the report. Hey, Ripple, where'd you go, man? Damn, dog, you gotta stop hitting buttons, man.
Sorry, bro. Yeah.
But,
okay.
But see, look, even Mark says prosecutors generally don't look at the discovery until they are pushed to do so. Well, I'll tell you right now that that's frivolous prosecution.
Oh yeah, they won't even open the paperwork, man. But like you say, you saw 4 out of 5 people plead
even had
guilty.
my motions, and then they're like, no. And then I handed her, I was like, she just snatched it out of my hand like a total bitch. I mean, she snatched out of my hand like a pissed off kid. I mean, the 911 call. I mean, should I play the 911 call? I mean, dude. I mean, the 911 call says it all. What do you think, Ripple? Should we play the 911 call for everybody?
I want to hear it again. Let's listen.
Did you hear it the first time?
I think you sent it to me.
Really? I don't remember sending it to you.
I can't remember. I don't know. I watch so much, dude.
You're such a liar. No, I'm just kidding.
I am. No. I heard it. I heard it here or somewhere that you played it.
I probably did play it here, but I can play it. If everybody wants to listen to it, I'll play it.
Let's play it. I definitely want to hear it.
I think I even added subtitles so that way everybody closed caption.
Yeah.
So everybody could actually understand what he was saying.
Oh yeah, because it's kind of difficult to understand him. So absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, here, let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay,
Hey there, this is operator one call. Is everything okay?
Oh, hang on.
No, everything.
Hang on. Pause. Okay. So, all right, guys. So this is the 911 call. I use closed captions on this, so you guys can actually read what's being said. I think I put closed captions on. I'm pretty sure I did.
Hey, BZ, let me ask you a quick question because I saw my man over there ask it earlier. He said when I could read the messages a minute ago before I tried to, but you couldn't hear me. When I can read the messages, you can't hear me. I don't know, whatever. But I'm just not going to read the messages right now. But I did read one that said that you're not concentrated on the right, like the F word. Like, explain to me why you think that the F word was so important in the conversation. Because to me, I mean, even if you would have said, go in the context that I got it the first time, I felt no racism whatsoever, and I could tell because I've grown up in racist areas.
Let me pull it up. Why I think that F-bomb is very important. Okay, so I'm gonna share this with you right here. I'm gonna hope you guys can see this on the screen. Okay, because even though the F-bomb is protected, they're making it worse. For one, it's a false statement that they're claiming that I made. So it's not a true...
To make you look worse. Yeah, okay. I can get that easily.
It's a false document. It's a false document because it's not
somebody's
what was
lying.
said.
Okay,
so that's one reason why I'm focusing on it. Because had I said it, then it would just be an issue of the speech and whether it falls, if the F-bomb and what I said in the context I said it in actually falls under the statute and under free speech. So right here under disorderly conduct, what I'm being charged for is language, which is line 1 of that right there. So a 42.01 disorderly conduct. A person commits an offense if he intentionally or knowingly, okay, 1, uses abusive, indecent, profane, or vulgar language in a public place, and the language by its very utterance tends to incite an immediate breach of the peace.
Okay,
So,
yeah, that makes complete sense. Okay, yeah,
so
I hope that.
you can maybe
Yeah.
argue in court that the F-bomb was abusive, indecent, profane, or vulgar.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people
Okay.
think that it is. Yeah.
Now, in a public place, it was between me and somebody else on private property, nowhere around any, it wasn't in a public park. It wasn't
Yeah,
in a school.
it
It
wasn't
wasn't
kids running around,
yeah, it wasn't on the street corner where,
Right.
the officer overheard it. There was none of that. It was a he said, she said kind of argument kind of thing. So, the thing is number 4 down there says abuses, which is crazy because that's what number 1 would be, use abusive language. So it kind of is a little redundant. Says, or threatens a person in a public place in an obviously offensive manner. Well, if anybody really knows about the fighting words doctrine, which comes from Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire, the fighting word doctrine says that I have to basically say something so outrageous that it would cause you to literally fight. And the thing is that is so overly
Far from
broad,
that.
not narrowly
Yeah.
tailored, that what actually constitutes fighting words.
Yeah.
In Brandenburg versus Ohio in 1968, there's an incitement of violence or imminent lawless doctrine that basically says that words to incite violence is not protected. So like how number 4 says threaten a person. So if I made a threat towards you, a verbal threat, my speech would not be protected, especially if my threat was a threat of violence.
Yeah.
So and I'll tell you right now that if I had said something that would incite violence, how is inciting violence sitting in your car with your seatbelt on, holding a camera phone to record the way that somebody is acting hostile, aggressive towards you? How is that? Literally, how is that an incitement?
That's so violent. Let me just say this. It really sucks that we're even having this conversation right now with all the crime that is truly happening right now in the country. You know what I mean? A man driving an Uber for work with a security guard coming out demanding ID. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you know what the crazy part is? And I didn't mean to cut you off there, but the rest of that live stream, do you know that all those cars that passed, the Amazon delivery, the other cars,
no, he didn't even ID them. I noticed that during the video.
Because I kept pointing it out.
Yeah. Yeah, why aren't you IDing him? Maybe you're the one that's racist. Maybe you don't like, guys that look like me.
I'll tell you right now, the racist people are always the people to pull the race card.
Oh, I've seen it a million times. You're a racist. That's just so funny. I've been watching you, for quite a while. I've never heard you say one racist thing, or I wouldn't have been watching you.
And I'll tell you right now, if you look at Brandenburg versus Ohio, they literally dropped the N-word and told Jews to go back to Africa, bro.
Oh, dude,
it's protected at the Supreme Court level.
Dude, I've seen this a million times. And I mean, even all that being said, it's so clear that that's not what you meant. It wouldn't have mattered if he was from Amsterdam, or Spain, or Italy, or Germany. Go back to Germany, learn the Constitution, learn our laws, learn our freedoms, and then come back over to America, where legally, where we accept you.
Yeah, and I even shortened it up simpler than that. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much where I was going with that. But I've got everybody in here telling me to play the video, the audio. So
yeah, hell yeah, man. Let's play this audio, bro. Damn right.
There's 3 calls on here. One's him, one's the president of the HOA that came out, and third the wife of the president of the HOA who wasn't even out there.
Hi there, this is operator and 1 call. Is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. I got a guy here in my workplace. He gave me hard time. That's why I need police help.
He gave you what?
Hard time.
In my workplace.
What's the address?
Is 2900.
I asked for a jury trial.
2900 what?
Oak Hill Circle.
2900 Oak Hill Circle. And what's the business name?
Yeah, I'm security guard. Like I work for the people
Hey, can you pause it 1 second, bro?
who come in. You wanna?
Yeah, what's up?
Regarding the comment, I actually get to see this comment because I guess maybe it's pinned on the screen, but it said I missed whether or not he asked for a jury trial, and I'm not so sure if you're familiar with one of my good friends, 68 Shots. If you're not familiar with him, you guys go check him out. He's a really righteous dude, man. But anyways, I talked to him a lot, and he just got found guilty for some resisting arrest, main charge, the only charge. Which how can you resist arrest if you don't have any charges, right? And it was a felony. So my whole point is this: he told me that. And I can explain it to you better over the phone later, but I just want to tell you this. He was like, always take a bench trial. The people, man, because the judge knows the law a lot better than leaving it up to the people who see you as somebody who hates police. Even though I know you don't, we don't, you hate bad police, obviously, and bad policing, but not necessarily all police.
Well, you want to know why you want to always take a jury trial, actually?
Yeah, let me know.
Because you always have more grounds that the jury don't practice the law to get your appeal.
Man, I'm gonna have to put you in. I'm gonna put you in touch. I'm gonna put you in touch with him because he's one of the smartest men I've ever met. I'm gonna put you in touch with him. Like, get in contact and speak to him about it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I saw the judge up there and the way he responded. I do not want the judge to decide my fate. Just like Chile should have had the opportunity and not been able to have Judge Ann Zimmerman reside over his trial.
Yeah.
I don't have faith in judges after watching that Zimmerman trial.
I bet she wishes that she didn't have that case.
No, shit, right? I'm gonna take a jury all day, and even if the jury rules against me,
yeah,
I would rather that happen and have all my objections on the record by the attorney.
I've always had a jury trial as well, and I've won every one of them. So I agree, but I'd like to know, the whole scoop. But let's get back to this call before everyone gets
I'm
mad
not
at
letting
me.
him be my
Sorry.
judge, jury, and executioner, buddy.
Yeah,
no.
woo. You have more faith in the people.
I'd rather have more faith in the people, man.
Yeah.
Here, and then I got a driver who come in. You want to go through in the gate? I told him he can go through in the gate.
Okay, what's the name of the business?
The business? Yes, I say I'm security gate. I work for Securitas.
I'm sorry, repeat the name of it?
It's Stonegate Village. He's the community.
Stonegate Villas, okay.
Yeah, Stonegate Village. He's the community.
The male, is he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
Say again, repeat that.
The person who you're wanting removed from the property, is he white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
I think he look like white.
What color clothing?
Yeah, he speak me about the racism. He told me to go back in Africa because I'm African.
Okay, what color clothing was he wearing?
Yeah, yes, he's here right now. He says he's not moving. He's still here, he's not moving.
Yes, I need to know what color clothing he has on.
He got like black, he's black, white, and some brown. He's multicolor. And then his car is Tesla. I got his license plate too. License plate is.
Does he have any visible weapons on him?
No. He got his phone. He's been recording me for no reason. And then he recorded me too.
Wait. So is he more offended by the camera, or because I wouldn't leave, or because I told him to go back to Africa? I'm curious on what he's really offended on.
You know what? You know what? In his mind, I don't know if you caught it, but he told me to go back to Africa because I'm African. He thought that you were telling him to go back to Africa because he was African. When you know the real reason, obviously, was because you wanted him to learn the law before he came over here, which only makes sense.
I mean, this is. I mean, listen to him though.
To put me in the YouTube live. I don't know why.
What's your name?
My name is Abraham.
Last name?
Diane.
Phone number?
832-754-4540.
Okay, so that was 832-754. What were those last four numbers?
Yes, 4540.
4540. I'll get a call for officer response and up so we can get somebody out to help you.
Thank you.
Now that was just him. So, but what do you think so far there, Ripple?
I'm anxious to hear what the next guy says and his call, and I suspect that call happened after he came out and spoke with you, and then had been waiting a while. Okay,
Yeah.
that would be my understanding. I'm kind of anxious to see what the next call is actually, because that guy didn't tell me anything other than what the video said, and I mean, there's no evidence of any.
Well, that's why I don't think he lied
Wrongdoing.
to the cop. I think the
No, he
cop
didn't
lied.
lie at all. He pretty much said it straight, except with the fact that he misunderstood you when you said go back to Africa and learn the law. That's the only part that he just didn't get. And he's probably been, other people have probably told him that, like walking down the street, like go back. I mean, the world is cruel. So maybe that's what he thought,
Maybe. But yeah, here goes the next call.
Perfect.
Fort Worth Police Department, operator M415. What's the location you're calling about?
Yes, I'm calling from the Stonegate neighborhood at the intersection of Oak Park Lane and Oak Hill Circle at the guard gate.
Okay, Oak Hill Circle and Stonegate?
Yes.
And the Stonegate Villas?
No. Does this house have an address? 2929. 29. Oh, I'm sorry. So the address is 2900 Oak Hill Circle.
Okay, 2900 Oak Hill Circle.
Correct.
Did somebody already call?
Yes, but our nuisance is not leaving, and it's starting to get escalated.
Okay, what is escalating?
Now he's yelling at residents as they come in the gate and walk by, and continues to refuse to leave.
So this is a subdivision?
Now, keep in mind, he's lying because only one person walked past me, and it was, how are you doing? How are you doing? And that was it. There was
I was just about to interrupt and be like, dude, you didn't do like that. Doesn't even seem like you at all. Like yelling at this man, that's crazy.
And then the only person that I did kind of get confrontational with, the guy rolled down his window and started like barking orders at me, like, "Why are you filming? Get off our property!" I mean, like that. So I mean, the worst thing I did was call him what did I call him? A Republican bootlicker. That's the worst I called him. A Republican and bootlicker and a Republican bootlicker. So I mean, that was like the extent of my name calling. So, but yeah. I just wanted to point that out before we continued.
Yeah.
So he's at the gate?
Yes. He's not inside the subdivision, but he's at the gate.
What is the name of the subdivision?
Okay, so now he just said that I'm not in their subdivision, but I'm at their gate. So
all good. All good.
And I wasn't refusing to leave. And I wasn't refusing to leave. I was waiting for the police that they already called.
Right. All very good evidence in a jury trial or any trial.
Vision.
It's called Villages of Stonegate.
Okay, and it's the white male, white and brown shirt.
Yeah, large white male, white and black shirt. Now he's got a Tesla with hazards on, parked to the side.
What color is that car?
White.
Okay, and what color pants is he wearing?
Blue jeans.
Does he live in there?
Just want to point out, I was not wearing blue jeans that day, by the way. So that just lets you know that how much these guys' testimony is false, or eyewitness testimonies are never reliable. I'm just letting you know that now.
Nope. Uber driver. Or so he says. Yeah, I mean, he came to pick somebody up. We asked for ID, which is our protocol. He refused, and now he won't leave.
Oh, okay. And what is your name?
Jeff, last name is Bush, B-U-S-H, president of the HOA here.
What's your phone number?
817-691-3939.
817-691-3939.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm not saying that anybody should call these people. I'm not asking anybody to call these people. But I'm just saying those phone numbers are a matter of public record, and I would never advise anybody to call those phone numbers of these people because it could be witness tampering. So I'm just putting that out there. So there's my disclaimer. So I'm putting that out there. So, but this next call is the wife who wasn't even there.
Okay. We'll get somebody out there. Looks like I'm just going to add this information to the previous call. And again, we'll get somebody out there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
In other words, a false caller. A false caller.
Police from operator Nora 202. What's location you're calling about?
Hi, I'm in the Stonegate neighborhood.
Okay, what is the address of Cross Streets?
At the Third Gate. It would be Oak Park Lane and Oak Hill Circle.
Oak Park Lane and Oak Hill Circle?
Yes.
And what's going on there? At this point, this lady probably thinks you're going insane.
Nobody.
Yeah, see this
is the third call. She's probably like, this guy in blue jeans, this white guy in blue jeans is yelling, "Go back to Africa!" And she's probably like, "Shit, 911, you better get out there, y'all." And you're just sitting in your car. This is crazy. With your
actually,
seatbelt
at this point, I'm actually sitting. I've been standing on the sidewalk for like an hour.
Oh, wait, no. Okay.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the cops to show up. They told me they were called, so 911 calls.
Yeah.
They have
this
to
is
show up.
This is the same lady. The same lady answering the call. She's like, I'm going to put it in with the third report. God, I'm putting a 911 on this thing here. This guy's going nuts. Yeah,
know,
yeah.
right?
It's always the homeowner association, you know.
You got to remember, she's married to the president of the homeowners association.
That's what I'm saying. This is the wife of the homeowner association. You know, the president,
who's not even there, who's witnessed
nothing except I better make the report on this crazy white guy to get the cops out here to shoot him.
You know what? Two guys have called and no cops have showed up. Let's call the female that's not even there to
and let's make sure to include that he told an African to go back to Africa. You know,
I tell a Canadian to go back to Canada in a heartbeat if they don't understand the laws here and don't respect my rights. So it doesn't matter where you're from.
Man, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I don't care where you're from, but if you're going to be here, make sure before you start telling people they can't
or asking for ID. That's complete disrespect in my eyes.
No. I mean, here's my thing. And he not cost me the ride and asked me for the ID up front and told me that it's their policy to enter the subdivision.
Sure.
I would have been fine with that.
Sure.
The problem is he escalated it to where my ride was canceling when he wanted to demand it. And then not even almost demanding it like a cop would without any reason or expectation of why.
Are you sure? Are you sure you weren't delivering for the homeowner's wife?
Yeah, right. I mean, I wasn't even driving Uber Eats. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's driving Uber." No, I was there to pick up a homeowner to take them to the airport.
Oh yeah, she's
The guy
man.
was pissed because he had to cancel the ride
Man.
because of that damn security guard.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
And
You
now
losing
when
your
he goes
job
to
and
call him
everything like
the
that.
homeowners association president, I guarantee you, the homeowners association president lied to the homeowner because he's trying to protect his job.
Yeah.
Those homeowners in there, man, I'll tell you right now, big money, and they've got some of them, I'm pretty sure, have some sort of political ties or political power to the city, and that's why what happened happened. So I'm just saying, it's but oh no, Richard, dude, trust me, all three of those names are going on the witness list along with the two cops. So, but anyways, let me get
Yeah.
back to it.
Yeah, thank you. I can't wait to hear the rest of this.
Oh, this even gets better. It's got another almost like a minute and 40 seconds for it.
Oh,
So wait,
hell
here
yeah.
it comes.
Let's do it.
Been able to come out, but we have, I'm with the Homeowners Association, our gated community, and we had an Uber driver come and he was not allowed access because he wouldn't give his information, and he will not leave. He's been here for over an hour shouting us obscenities, screaming at the guard gate, the gentleman who runs the yard gate, that he needs to go back to Africa, etc.
She did say it. She did say it.
So here's my question. So she's trying to say that I told the gentleman to go back to Africa. A statement that is false because she didn't hear it, for one. Two, she's claiming that I'm screaming at the guard gate, or the guard shack, which I never did.
I clearly didn't.
Yes, and so yeah, because I maintained my distance and I maintained no contact with him while I waited for police. So correct.
Hey, let me say something really quick to the audience while I'm thinking about it. If you guys haven't saw my last arrest on New Year's, go watch it. It's pretty good arrest.
Well, we can play this after this. We can play this after this, man. It's not a big deal. I'll play it up here.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I'm just trying to.
I'd like to know what they think. Yeah.
I'm just trying to raise funds for the attorney because I've got a, obviously you see the attorney in the live stream here, so that's the one I'm hiring. So I need to raise the funds. I'm just going to let
see the live stream, unfortunately, but I'll go back and watch it later.
I'm just going to let him take on. Well, he was in the chat. Mark Strife.
Okay.
He was in there. He was in here earlier. But I'm gonna. No, I mean he wasn't on the screen. He was in the chat room.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can't see the chat. Is what I'm saying.
I thought you went back and clicked on the comment section.
No, when I did, it kicked me off completely, and then you said don't hit any more buttons. So
okay, you must be in guest mode, or do you have an Android? Is it an Android or iOS phone?
I have a Samsung 24.
Yeah, you need to get a real phone. Get an Apple phone. Get an iPhone.
No, we're gonna disagree on that one there, sir. This phone is the best phone on the planet.
Oh wait, I hope you didn't find that too offensive, insulting, and find me guilty of disorderly conduct for telling you to go get a real phone. Just saying.
No, I have friends that I've grown up with that are iPhone fanatics, and there's just no comparison. Whatever.
But yeah, let me play the rest of this, and then we'll get on your arrest video. But yeah, this gets
I can't wait.
She basically is admitting a false claim because she wasn't even.
And we cannot get him to leave.
Hey, what color car is he in?
He has a white Tesla, and it's hold on, let me just look.
In other words, you have to look at your text messages from your honey bun. And I don't recommend calling her too when she leaves her phone number.
Okay, is the driving male or female?
Hey, you know what you should do?
And
You should as part of the evidence, you should request her messages during that time period. I don't know if you can do that.
It would have to be a subpoena.
Yeah, I mean, but that's something to think about. Because I bet there's some real good evidence there.
Well, that's conspiring because
absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
Two or more people trying to make claims of. And here's the thing, Mark would tear her apart on the stand because everything that she's claiming on the call is now
false. Yeah,
yeah. You know,
Lying
and then
to
you tear apart the next witness that claims that I was screaming at people walking by, which there was like one person that walked by, and there was no hostility whatsoever at that point.
Don't you have everything on film anyways from that point?
Bro, if you want, I will play the video before we show your video, just so we can show how this lines up with this 911 shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
whatever you feel like doing, bro.
It's like I said, we don't need to play the whole video. We just need to play the encounter with the security guard, encounter with the president of the HOA. And then if you want me to skip forward where I'm supposedly screaming at people, we could go through that too.
White.
And does he have any weapons or threaten to use any weapons?
Not that we're aware of.
Not that we're aware of.
Okay. And can I get your name and a good contact number for you?
I am Leslie Bush, B-U-S-H. And my phone number is 817-637-7733.
817-237-7733.
817-637-7733.
Thank you. All right. I will get that call sent up, and we'll get an officer out there to see what's going on with them.
Okay. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I mean, maybe I'm a little mentally ill. I mean, maybe we got a mentally ill person out there with a camera. Who knows? I mean, but yeah. So yeah, let me get in here and play this video real quick. Hang on. I've titled it "Arrested for Free Speech." Isn't that crazy?
You want to know what's even more crazy?
What's that?
Just about every auditor that I love, and there's thousands of you out there, like literally, man, has a similar titled video.
I mean, that's what it is. Like right here, I'm gonna show this video because I put subtitles on it,
including me.
Okay, hang on a second. I am gonna share screen, video file, arrested for free speech. I did add subtitles to this just so you guys can read.
Did you see what Trill said?
Yeah, I know Trill. I know Trill. I've met Trill in person, and he
said he was on the live, and none of this stuff happened. Like,
I mean, dude, and the funny thing is, he is a black gentleman, so he knows what I said, how I said it, and what came across. So, and I've met him in person, and he knows how I am. So
I can't believe you being a racist would have a friend that's black.
I've got plenty of them, man. I'm
just so disappointed in you.
I'm actually part black myself, man. My dad was adopted. He's part
the lower
black.
Half. Yeah,
whatever. The waist down. Yeah, no, but no, seriously, I got documentation. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm German. I'm black and Italian. So I am a mutt, man. I mean,
so just about you have no space to be any kind of racist. That's basically what you're saying.
None whatsoever. None.
Yeah. Even in like animals like dogs, dude, mutts are always the best, dude. They're always the best, bro.
Mutts are really good dogs, man. But you know, I got one myself, and he's like the best boy in the world, man. But yeah, this is the video. I'm gonna take down Trill's comment real quick so we can see, because I put subtitles on this one so you can read, or I should say closed caption. I did the closed caption option or whatever, so you can see what he's saying. I think I did, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
This crazy guy.
Can you leave? As soon as you give me your name so I can file a complaint with you. Can you leave? Can you give me your name so I can file a complaint?
We can't hear the audio.
Can't hear the audio.
I can't. Of the video, can anyone in the chat? I can't see the chat either.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me do this then. Let me take down this video real quick, because I literally here. I'm gonna put that back up. Hang on. So All right, let me do it. Let me do it this way. Hang on a second. Let me go my live streams.
Jim Dohit said BZ is a good mutt.
That's right, I am, man. I'm a
Yeah,
really good mutt.
you're a good mutt. Sin City said I'm part cop and I'm not immune to being arrested.
You're part cop and not immune to being arrested. Let's see.
Yeah.
Who's the crazy guy?
Wolverine Transparency says, "Who's crazy? Who's the crazy guy?"
Yeah, no, I know who Wolverine Transparency
Oh,
is, but
Grateful Dad said he could hear it fine.
yeah, so I'll just play it from right here on my live stream that I had. So let me just play it from this tab right here, and we'll just go from here.
Okay. Can't wait to hear you tell him to go back to Africa.
Now keep in mind, we just all heard those 911 calls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you're
you
a
guys
monster.
tell me-
You're acting like a monster out there. I better see that in this video.
You guys tell me if that 911 call is anything related to what this video says. That's why I'm laughing.
Can you leave? As soon as you give me your name so I can file a complaint with you. Can you leave? Can you give me your name so I can file a complaint?
Dang, that was some tough shit. He slammed that door like he meant it.
The only reason he's mad is because I started asking for his name or a supervisor. That's
to
what
file a
said
complaint.
when I challenged his authority about that license thing. That's when I started.
Are you going to give me your name and I'll leave? Until then, I'm not leaving. Well, then you wanted my driver's license, but yet you won't give me your name.
You racist. You told me to leave here because I'm from Africa. You racist.
No, I said you need to go back to Africa, learn the laws, and then come back here.
Give me your name. I'm gonna call Uber.
I'm not. You go ahead and call whatever you want. Give me your.
So I just want to point out he already made a threat. He said he was going to call Uber, right? The next threat is him calling the police.
Name. You want to threaten to call the police and stuff? Why don't you go ahead and give me your name? Go ahead and give me your name. Give your supervisor. How about that? If you give me your name, I will leave. You know you're live right now on YouTube. You're live. You're live. You're live.
You told me to go back to Africa.
No, I said you need to learn the laws. No.
You racist.
Yeah, you know what? Go to Africa. Come back and learn when you learn the law. No, I'm not. You're from Africa, aren't you? You're from Africa, right?
You're supposed to say that.
I can say whatever I want to say. See, you don't know about speech. You need to learn the Constitution. What's the law? You don't know the law. And you're a security guard? Come on, jackass.
There you go. Look at the screen, bro. Look at what Wolverine Transparency says. If a bitch is being a bitch, he's a bitch. Call him a bitch. It's that simple. I mean, you know, it's like they say, call a spade a spade. It is what it is.
Yeah. Here, let me say something real quick. Wolverine, I believe I'm sub to you, but this goes for any of the other channels out there that maybe I don't know about. Man, drop a comment or something on my video, and I'll come sub to you. I want to be sub to. I'll learn from everybody. So I just wanted to say that.
Hey, Ripple, let me ask you this question. So how many times do we tell the bootlickers or the people that don't know their rights to learn their rights, to learn the law, protect themselves?
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here right now, man. And you know, you got some hard-headed ones that they don't figure it out until it happens to them or a close loved one. And I've seen that too. Yep. You know, I mean, years later after me, you know, trying to explain to them, I've seen it happen to somebody. You know, I said, you know, you were right about that. And I'm like, I know it's a broken system. I've been saying that for years.
You know, and some people think I said it because he's black. It had nothing to do with the color of his skin.
Absolutely. I know that without a doubt, dude. That's, I mean, you could tell that there was no like that kind of aggression. It was like, yeah, and you're all about the Constitution and freedom, and you were explaining to him about you even explained it to him when he said that, but he had it in his mind already that you told him to go back to Africa, but you even explained it like that's not what I was saying. Go back to Africa, learn the law, and you're more than welcome to come back, but don't act like you're brand new. That's just ridiculous.
He even says, to leave here and go back to Africa. Well,
Man, great.
that's fine. It's like telling somebody to go back to school.
Yeah. If you're dumb, go back to school. Same thing.
Same thing. And I think Zoe Carroll in the chat said he should check out a free book from a public library. I don't think he understands what books either are or that the library is free.
And
that he have to check them out.
If I were you, I'd check to even make sure he's legal.
Well, I'm not going to put that past him. Obviously, he has a job with Securitas, which does require the guys to go through a process, contracted out. So I'm not saying that he may have a work visa. He may be a resident. He may be a permanent resident or something like that. I'm not going to knock his status here or assume that he's illegal. That's not, because then you start getting into more. I'm just attacking him because he's an immigrant and no. What I am is defending myself because he was the aggressor in all of this.
Yeah. Were you able to file the complaint against him? Were you able to get the contact information
I was
for
file
this?
the complaint, but you know what? I'm gonna wait until all of this is resolved, and then when all this is resolved, you know what? I really don't want to go into my strategy online right here, Ripple.
Oh, sure.
Right now, I'm concentrating on the lawyer. I'm playing the long game right now, but the first thing is I need to get the lawyer hired. That's why I'm doing this live stream. The lawyer has been in the chat. He knows I want to hire him. He's the one that helped me write the motion to quash. He knows about the case. We've talked about it. He's seen the videos. We just need to raise the funds. So now that they didn't want to read my motion, they didn't want to hear what I had to say, they want to just automatically go ahead and set it for trial. That's fine. I'd rather hire Mark at this point. He's a fellow Marine veteran as well, and I've talked to him on numerous occasions outside of work, and I feel that he's going to fight for me, and that's what I want in my corner. I want someone who's going to fight.
Absolutely.
I don't want someone who's going to try to make a plea deal. I want somebody who's going to fight. I've already seen him in a courtroom. I've already seen how he had a closing argument. Loved his closing argument. I love how he articulates his speech. I just know that that's who I want to hire for this case.
You'll be well taken care of, man. That's a good feeling.
And with him also comes his partner, co-counsel and stuff. So that I know I've got a very good legal
efficient team.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can somebody drop Sin City Giggles and Liberties link in the chat, please? Anybody who's got a channel here who wants their link drop, please let the mods know so the mods can drop your link.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really awesome. Yeah, that's one way to grow our community, and I like it a lot.
Well, and everybody should be watching everybody's back and helping each other, not putting people down. I mean, that's why we have trolls. If you want to go ahead and be a troll, then go to the troll side and knock 1As, and that's fine. There's a niche over on that side for it. But if you're going to be
if there's any hate, just skip the video because we don't want you here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's
you can express your opinion all you want, but the hate, the evil, no. That's just how I feel.
Well, and I mean, look at the people that were hating in the very beginning when they came in here, and it's like, dude, listen to the evidence, look at the reports. I mean, dude, I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to lie.
You got everything. Video,
audio is audio.
Audio. Okay, so let's continue watching this this maniac white guy threaten the African. I want to see
Wait a
this.
second. Whose live stream is this? I'll control my own live stream and the flow of it. Thank you very much, Ripple Effect.
I just can't wait to watch it.
I know, bro. I'm just messing. I'm just giving you a hard time. In fact, I'm gonna actually speed it up a little bit. Just gonna put it like on 1 maybe. This is where he's calling 911. By the way, I'm just letting you guys know that now. This is where the 911 call comes in. I've got it at 1.5 right now.
Guys, I'm at a gate. I can't even get onto the property. He's trying to tell me to back up, which is unlawful. Tried to demand my driver's license. And he's a security guard. Asked for his name and his supervisor. I had to cancel my ride. Let him call the police.
Messing with my money. Call the police.
He already done messed with my money. My money was already messed with.
That's what I'm saying. He messed with my money, man. I can totally understand why you're pissed, man.
Hey, I'm keeping a cool head. I think I'm keeping a pretty cool level headed for just losing money.
Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. But I can see why any rational person would be pissed that you just lost out on that cash you're trying to get. I totally get that.
And then he's trying to make me back up into a busy intersection where cars are coming up behind me.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
security guard who thinks he's the law.
Look at this guy. He lost the
locking his door. What a little
Yeah, this made when I first saw that. I laughed because didn't you point the camera at yourself and you're like sitting in the car with the seatbelt?
No, I don't even point the camera at myself. If you look,
No, actually, you can see you. That's right. I can see you in the reflection. That's what I'm like. Oh my god, he just locked the door. Dude's sitting in the car.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so every time that I said he needed to go back to Africa, it was only in response to him calling me a racist because he's from Africa.
You were trying to defend. You were trying to defend yourself because that's not you. I saw that during the. Man, obviously, it's so obvious. Like you were telling him.
Where am I trying to incite the violence? I'm only responding to his responses, and I'm sitting in a vehicle with my
your
seatbelt on,
Glad
telling
to see
him
that
to give me his name or a supervisor, and I'll be more than happy to leave.
Yeah,
but I'm also asked to lift the arm up so I can make the little U-turn at the turnaround right there at the guard shack.
Yeah,
before the subdivision gate, so
that's reasonable.
So I can clearly go back into traffic the correct and legal way.
I'm sure he was going to think that you were going to zoom through the neighborhood and randomly shoot out windows or something.
I don't know what this guy was thinking, but obviously he's not. No such thing as reasonable in this man's vocabulary.
It blows my mind. It just blows my mind.
Let me get back to it, man. Here we go.
Yeah. Then they get their feelings hurt. And technically, I'm not on private property yet.
Look at that comment right there.
For Africa. That's funny.
That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
And now he's calling the president of the HOA after he's already done called the cops. Don't you think the president of the HOA would have been the first guy you called?
Oh,
technically on public roadway because there's the utility box right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's the utility box.
Hey, what's up, Four Corners?
Four Corner fist in the air.
That is a public sidewalk right there up into that gate. That's why that says it all right there. There's also a sign right there that says no trespassing. Over there, no unmanned persons. So beyond that gate. Hey, you don't know the Constitution? You don't want to go back to Africa before you learn it, but you want to exercise your right, huh? You don't get rights. You want to film me? That's okay. Look at that. Let me get you a thumbnail right there. All over the internet. And I'm going to be letting Securitas know how you treat people at this front gate. Oh, you're going to close the door. Cry baby. You a Karen. Sit down. You a Karen. What's the matter? The police won't come because I'm filming you? Call them. The number's 911. That's why you should learn the law before you look stupid like you already do. You don't have my permission to film me.
Ripple dropped. So hang on. We wait for him to come back. You gotta stop hitting buttons, Ripple.
Yeah, you said that before. I was trying to read the chats. I was laughing, man. Greg said he lived in Ethiopia for a while.
Yeah, Ethiopia and Utopia.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
right next. They're mortal enemies of each other.
Man, maybe he took some videos. I'd be interested in watching those, man. Post some videos of it. But it was beautiful.
I mean, and I met some very nice people from those countries. In fact, most Ethiopian people are very nice, very polite, very respectful. But when you get people from like Nigeria and Ghana, Kenya, they just are so like defensive, aggressive, man, that it's just it's ridiculous.
I am a little bit biased against Nigeria because, man, they've scammed me out of so much money.
Well, see, when he demanded my ID, that was the one thing I said I don't know where you're from, buddy, but I don't know what you're gonna do with my information. And you know, and that's when he's like, I'm from Africa. I'm like, okay, that's
go back there and study.
Bro, I didn't assume that he was from Africa because I had no idea where that accent was from. That accent was so thick. It could have been French. It could have been Canadian. It could have been one of the islands. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I could very easily see where he could have been an islander with that. You know, like that's a different accent for sure.
Man, I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know if he was Jamaican. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
So I didn't automatically assume where this clown was from because right now he's a clown.
Don't come because I'm filming you. Call him. The number's 911.
Slamming the door.
That's why you should learn the law before you look stupid, like you already do. You don't have my permission to film me.
It's cracking jokes because I thought it was funny, dude.
He's looking for the number for 911.
And of course, I was reading comments from the chat too. So
I'm at the point where I can't read them anymore again. So I don't want to hit a button.
I'm talking about the comments I was reading was on this live stream. Like,
oh yeah. That's when you were going crazy when you were sitting there recording, reading the comments. Jamaican me crazy, man. Wolverine.
Are you crying because I'm recording you? Okay, I'll make a U-turn and I'll leave. But I also want his name now. But he wanted my driver's license information. And now I got a car behind me and I can't back up anyways. He's not doing his job. It's raining. People are driving like idiots up here. I just asked him so I can make a U-turn. So I don't have to worry about backing up into a four-way. I don't care if he's recording me. I don't give two shits. Little Karen, little crybaby. Little crybaby.
Okay, so I wanted to point this out. So there's the car behind me. Okay. Right behind him is the intersection. How would I be able to back out with if cars coming from 1, 2, 3 different directions at me?
And I can't even imagine how they whip in that little corner there to go to the card jack. You know?
Yeah. I mean, they come flying in there. They don't care, man. They just those people think they own that entire road. And that's like my point is you know, trying to pull that. But yeah, this is
when you say them people, what do you mean?
Oh, don't even try to pull that, bro. When I say them people, I mean them people that pay all that money and live in that
Yeah, I know, man. I'm just teasing you, dude.
Them people. Oh, Jesus. What are you trying to say, racist?
Yeah, it's just so crazy to think about. You got to laugh.
Oh, I am laughing about it, man.
No,
Trust me.
I'm just saying people just got to laugh at the stupidity.
Well, people get so uptight because the thing is like white folks have been trained for the last, I don't know, 30 plus years to walk on eggshells when it comes to anybody throwing a fit about color or country or whatever. And I mean, everybody's just gotten so soft. Snowflakes, man. I
Man,
mean,
hey, Tom McDonald put a good song out called Snowflakes, and that's exactly right, man. Shoot. Man, ooh, yeah. Like if you got thin skin, man, I don't know what to tell you. But words can't hurt you. I've never been hurt by a
sticks
word.
and stones may hurt you, but words will never hurt you. What is it? Sticks and stones may break your bones, but the words will never hurt you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
dude,
for
seriously.
sure.
And I think I think somewhere, I don't know if Mark's still listening,
Yeah.
if he's in the bar listening, but I'll tell you right now, that would be great in a closing argument. Sticks and stones may hurt you, or sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you.
Oh my God, dude, wouldn't it? Man.
Wouldn't that be great in a closing argument? Because this is, I mean, dude, this is literally about alleging that I said 5 words that I didn't say in the context that they've put it on paper and alleged a complaint. And then they said to witness. So they didn't say to the complaint who the complaint was. Kevin, thank you for the $5 donation, sir.
Hey.
I got that $5 through PayPal. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Kevin, man. Much love. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, keeping it real. A girl called me ugly before, and that shit hurt, bro.
Hey, you know what though? But it's true. That's the only problem. You were just mad at the truth. You weren't mad at what she said. But look what Wolverine Transparency said. I don't give a what people think, and this is settled in my English. So you know what? There's some people that just talk like that, man. That's part of their,
Oh
I've
wait,
never
hey,
called
keep that up.
911 ever.
Grateful Dabs. Hey, because I want to reply to that when you're done. Go ahead. To Grateful Dabs there.
I'll let you.
Yeah, he says Grateful Dab said, I've never called 911 ever in my life except one time my neighbor had a seizure in my garage. He woke up and I said, never mind, he's good. So I'm a firm believer that the police only make things worse. And I've never called 911 either, except when an ex-girlfriend had a seizure and scared the shit out of me. But yeah, same type thing.
A real black man in Texas, right here. Look at that comment.
African or African? The spill.
That's funny.
African.
Buddy, that was, you know what? That's hilarious.
Let's use that in the close. Let's use that in the closing.
Argument,
yeah. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but words can never hurt you. African or Africant.
Everything goes. It hurts worse than when the girl is butt ugly and calls me ugly. Painful.
Oh yeah. No, this. Oh yeah.
Let's get back to this real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, crybaby, give me your name. That's it. I'll leave. You wanted my driver's license information, but yet I can't get your name. Crybaby.
Hey, but did you hear what I said real quick though? I said, give me your name and I'll leave. I mean, that was that simple. He wanted me to leave, right?
He's got a real good ignore game.
You there?
Oh, can you hear me?
You got me on mute or what?
Hold on, let me see. No.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, dude, I say it right there. Just give me your name and I'll leave. I didn't need his last name. I just needed his first name.
Yeah, of course.
I just wanted to make sure that I complained on the right guard at the right guard shack at the right company, and
you must not have heard me. I don't know what you did, but when you were saying, "Are you there?" But I said, "Man, he's got a great ignore game, don't he?" He ignored the shit out of you after that.
I have my speakers go out occasionally with for some reason. I may have to update something. There might be like an update for my computer that I need to do, but it seems like lately every so often I have to go in and check this hotspot and check the settings to make sure that it's still connected to my speakers. But I don't know. I'll have to just do an Windows update or something later. But no, I just wanted to point that out that, like, I told him, give me your name and I'll leave. He wanted me to leave, right? Easiest solution would be to give me his name. I told him to leave, open up the gate, and I'm out of here.
I
But
bet
no,
I bet even if he would have opened up the gate so you could have turned around without giving him your name, I bet you would have left for real.
in the very beginning, I would have.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because
you were asking for that. But then after the more he pissed you off, the more you wanted to know his name so you could file a complaint. That's not too much to ask.
That's correct. See, now if I file the complaint now, they may try to get me for like witness tampering or retaliation. So I'm going to wait until after this case is done to file a complaint.
Good point.
So I'm not trying to do any kind of, I don't want to be accused of any kind of witness tampering or intimidation factor or anything to that effect.
That's why I would suggest nobody call, because if he called the police over this little shit, he's going to call the police over one of you guys out there calling and telling them what it is. So
well, that's why I put those disclaimers out there, because I mean the thing is, the phone numbers are a matter of public record. Anybody can get them anyways. Yeah. So playing them, dude, I'm playing them on because it's my evidence that I'm using in court.
Yeah.
So it's
it's no different.
Yep. So and here's the thing: if this guy doesn't show up for court, then he don't testify. Then the case is thrown out anyways. Is this guy going to really miss court to make $20 to come testify for the day? Probably not. Because I mean, he's probably making $60 a day to sit there at that guard shack all day, or $80 a day to be there for an 8-hour shift, $10 an hour. He's not going to lose out on $80 to make $20 your first day in court.
You think that's all he's making is only $10 an hour? I bet he makes 25.
No, he's not making that much, bro. They found the bottom of the barrel and the cheapest immigrant to take that position.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
If it was somebody in a fancy guard shack with Allied Universal with a big contract, maybe like $20 an hour. If the guy was armed, maybe $25 an hour.
Yeah.
But for what he's doing with a clipboard and not even being able to communicate, they found the bottom of the barrel of someone who can just man the little button at the gate and call. And he probably didn't want to call the residents or the homeowners because he doesn't speak English very well, and it could be why he denied to call them. You mean, like I said, this is something that the lawyer is going to have to cross-examine him on the stand.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna have to ask him. Yep.
Here we go. And look how cloudy it was. It was actually partly raining that day too. So
dang, yeah, it looks wet there.
And look at all these cars. I mean, just watch the traffic behind there. I mean, look how fast they're going out the exit gate that I would have to turn around at and get smacked with them coming out.
Man, and then you know what?
You're gonna answer your phone. You're gonna neglect your duties.
It's gonna be your fault too.
Yep.
It's gonna be your fault. And so I believe you did the right thing the entire time, man.
There's another car that came out the exit gate real fast. You can see him through the bushes. I literally try to follow the rules, man. I literally try to follow the rules.
Phone's ringing, neglecting your duties.
You sound funny. Fast forward. Don't forget to lock the door, dude. You got this maniac out here. Lock the door. You left the other one open. Oh my God.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna slow this down real quick. I'm gonna slow this one down because the homeowners. I want you to hear. I played the one with the security guard over and over and over, so everybody gets the gist of it. But listen to this conversation. You tell me who's more reasonable.
So respectful. Yeah, so respectful.
The problem is this guy's attitude, sir.
Okay.
And it's the only reason I started recording. Stop.
Are you here to see someone?
I was, until I canceled the ride because he failed to call the customer. I had to call him twice and let him know that he was refusing access.
Okay.
And then he started demanding my driver's license. I told him I wasn't going to give him the information. And then I requested his name so I could report him to a supervisor with his attitude.
Okay.
Then he told me he wanted me to leave, which is fine. I'd be more than happy to leave, but I was not going to back up with this busy intersection with it being wet.
Okay,
I just asked him to open the bar. I would easily make a U-turn and I would leave.
Okay,
But
but then that gives you access to our neighborhood, and that's
that would be going through the gate, sir.
No, well, we're not going to bother closing that gate. How about this?
Okay, there's a utility box. Is there some sort of compromise? Because you seem like a calm and rational.
Yeah, well, why don't I watch this intersection as you back?
And that would be fine, sir. Can I get his name so I can at least call and report it to his supervisor?
I'll deal with that.
Okay, thank you, sir. That's all I was asking. That's how easy it is.
So done at that point, right? So
That's
you would
all-
think, right?
When I saw this video, I thought, okay, that was a good. Yeah, everything worked out great. That was perfect. Oh man, far from that.
Watch before I pull over. Watch how he had to stop traffic for me to back up. Now imagine me doing that without anybody stopping traffic for me to safely back up.
Yeah, you're about to cause a multi-car crash.
Yeah, exactly. Now watch all this.
I don't want you back behind my car. Get away from my car, sir.
Hold up 1 sec.
See, he told me to hold up for a sec. I'm in now. I want to point this out. Look at this. I mean, I'm literally in the middle of the intersection, right? If this thing would turn. Okay, so look, I'm in the middle of the intersection now at this point. You see it?
Yeah.
And look where he's standing. You can see him in my mirror.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Look at that car coming right there behind in that side mirror. You see that car coming?
Mm-hmm. He's getting out of the way.
I'm trying to get a good shot of it right there. Thing is, it's so much video. It's hard to try to like pinpoint that exact. But look, so him in there, and look, see that car coming?
Yeah, there's a car right there.
Look how fast that car's coming.
Zoom.
Now, I just have one other question, sir.
And look, there
now,
goes
he
another
was on the
car.
phone and he threatened to call the police. I need to know, did he call the police? Because if he did, I'm going to park right here and wait for them. I'm not going to act like I'm running because I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but they're not going to assume you're running.
No, did he call them though? I need to know.
Yeah. Did he call the police? Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to park right here out of the way and I'm going to wait for him.
Okay, sounds great.
He said, okay, sounds good, right?
Yeah. And once again, right up until this point, I thought, oh man, that's decent. The police will get there. They'll just, let everybody go along their way and say, this is ridiculous. And no, that's not what that happened at all.
So yeah, and here we go.
I am live streaming on YouTube. I do police encounters, so when actually they do show up, he's not gonna look good. No, you called the police, so now I've got to stay.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's actually not accurate.
Yeah, that is correct. The call's been done. I'm not.
That's not accurate coming from a so-called bootlicker. I mean, look at this clown. I mean, look at that clown, dude. Look at the look on his face.
Man, listen, you're talking about the president of the homeowners association, dude.
Yeah.
Be respectful.
Gonna run?
If I were you, I would just go earn more money today.
No, sir. I'm earning money right now. This live stream is costing me getting me money here. So
actually, it did cost me money.
I won't buy that. I'll be gonna wait for him, sir.
I'd like to point out his nice looking
That's
shirt
right, sir.
too. That's a good looking shirt.
I still want his name though.
Exactly.
Just saying.
I'm gonna be lodging a complaint with Securitas. Your security guard should be better off, and then they should be calling your residents when they order for an Uber instead of giving people that are coming in to pick them up who have to go to the airport with severe attitudes? That's your
Good point.
Why do you care about my dog, sir? Now you're not being rational. Now you're just being a bootlicker.
Look how wet that ground is.
See,
Yeah,
that's
you're right,
no
Richard.
trespassing up to that point. See, that's a no trespassing sign there. This is a utility box.
Now, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward a little bit more. So let's see where I'm actually yelling at anybody.
Daddy, calm down. I'm right here. Stop.
Oh, you just
Calm
yelled
down.
at your dog, dude. No
Yeah.
wonder. You're a freaking maniac, man.
I
Can't
know,
believe
right?
that.
Hey,
So
for all my dogs, keep all these bootlickers out here. Just time them out for 24 hours.
I've got a 2x speed right now.
Since he called the police, I'm staying. It's the only reason I'm staying. Oh, the guy's definitely a bootlicker. Oh, they're not ruining my day. My day was almost over anyways.
Hey, for anyone new in the chat, drop a link of if you have a channel in the description, and the mods will
Just put a 1 in the chat if you want your link shared. My mods will handle it.
perfect.
Did you see how fast that car went flying by?
Oh my God!
I got it on 2x speed, but it's still fast.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Brad? You give me some loves. You give me some loves, buddy. Oh, he's got his head on my shoulder over here.
Oh.
You can probably see his head pop in occasionally, like through the.
Yeah. I see him on your badass intros all the time.
Yeah, this is my buddy, man. This is my buddy.
Yeah.
Drop Joseph Piscali's link. Oh, buddy. Oh, you're my buddy. Sean, you're my buddies.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
thank
my
you.
dog more than humans.
Oh, this is my little boy, man.
But because they called the police, I'm waiting, so I'm not gonna leave.
Gotta lay down, though. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Don't paw at me.
Oh, I'm not leaving, man.
Okay, about this time, the second call was being placed, and then.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Well, no. I know when the second call was placed.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I was just saying it hasn't been done yet, but it's about to be done, is what I'm saying.
when you see me basically respond to the guy that stops in his car, and I basically turn my camera on him and off the security guard shack's attention. That's when this guy talks to the homeowner association president, and then he goes back in and calls. You'll see it here. You'll see it here in a second.
Yeah. There's another one.
Filming you right now because you wanted to open your mouth and say something to me?
Right here.
Public sidewalks are utility box of city property, so if you want to go ahead and pull the little... I'll do with you now. You're... Actually, up until that no trespassing sign, sir, I got nothing. Why don't you just shut your mouth? Shut your mouth, bootlicker. Shut your mouth, bootlicker. Go on about your day. Just be quiet. Go drive your $90,000 Yukon. Keep going. Keep going. Drive your $90,000 Yukon. Keep going. Republicans, bootlickers. Go on, Republican. Yes, sir. Yep, I said you're a bootlicker. I bet you love the cops, huh? First Amendment, right? Go on. Move on.
And this is where he goes back in and calls.
If he want to roll down his window, I never said a word to him. You called the cops, he fucked up. He never showed the policy to me. Okay, well, you guys called the cops, so your question is, why am I still here? Because you called the cops. I'm waiting for him, so he don't. Oh, so now it's about content. No, I don't want him lying. He's a liar. It doesn't matter. He's a liar. How about you go about yours? Right, protecting my community from people like him, you, and bad cops. Do I not live in Fort Worth? I'm not in your neighborhood. No, I won't just go away. Bootlicker.
You sound so funny in 2X.
You know, the more they come out here talking, the more they make it worse. You know, they realize that, right?
Yeah, wouldn't it have been something if everybody else would have just minded their own business? God, this would have been a boring wait. It's actually pretty entertaining. Like that person. Like that was pretty boring. He just drove by you. Like, come on. Couldn't he have rolled down his window and
No, I'm
been
just filming
like,
all this so they can't lie about anything that's transpired.
cocksucker, what you doing? You know, or something?
Yeah, and you see where I'm sitting. I'm sitting underneath these arches the whole time, so I'm not even at the utility box.
That car was going by fast.
Well, remember, I got it on 2x speed, so if you took half the speed, it's still fast.
No, if they would have called the
yeah.
cops, I'd have probably already be gone.
I
But
keep
they wanted to call the
forgetting
cops, so I'm
that.
gonna wait.
It's 2x speed, but they're still flying by. I mean, they're pulling up to a guard gate, and they're still doing 20, 30 miles an hour.
Yeah. I can't stand those people. Just kidding.
Bootlickers.
Bootlickers. Man. Act the blue until it happens to you.
Back the blue until they face plant you. Just ask Carolina.
Man. Oh, poor girl.
But see, where am I escalating and screaming at people passing by?
Man, I can hear it, man. I can hear it.
I had one interaction with one person that rolled down his windows and started screaming at me.
Oh, you're acting like a maniac. Matter of fact, about I'd say 20 seconds or less. Actually, he's probably on his phone right now, talking to the cops.
He's already done call.
Okay, so here's what he's doing on his phone now. Then he's texting his wife the details of what he wants to call and tell. Guarantee it. You know, call in. The police still aren't here. This is serious. He said.
Look at this comment.
No, they know there's a camera involved. That's why they're taking
the time. You're a Uber African bootlicker.
I wish it was a Samsung, but I don't like their I don't like their operating software.
Same guy.
Hey, I got all day to wait. I don't care. They said they called the cops, so I'm not leaving.
He thought he wanted. He thought you wanted to lick his boobs, bro. That's what pissed him off. You see that? You see that comment?
Yeah, did you see how fast that car brakes right there?
Oh yeah, the one before that too.
No, watch. They probably won't get this Amazon driver's license, but yet they wanted mine. How much you guys want to make a bet?
And that's the only reason I crossed the threshold of this archway was to get proof that they weren't getting IDs.
Dude, I think so far this has been a pretty good live stream with the chronological order and the playing of the man, that was perfect, man, because it coincides. Like, I mean, oh my God, here I'm thinking, you know, by the phone calls that you're acting like a maniac out here, you know, like wielding an axe or something, telling people to go back to Africa.
So that's what it started with. He just let her go by with no driver's license, but yeah, he wanted
and
my
the whole
driver's license.
time you're just taking a video on the sidewalk. That's weird.
You want to pose? Pose. Which one you want, buddy? I gave him the bird, gave him the deuces. I gave him the hand right to the nuts. I gave him a couple poses.
You're so funny. All perfectly legal, by the way.
Yeah, just you know, he wanted to take my picture, so
it's about First Amendment rights and people's feelings being not trumping my rights.
I mean, that's what it comes to. I mean, look, people insult me all the time, dude. It's feelings. Yeah. Do I get butthurt? Yes.
My problem is the security guard. The other guy started to make it worse.
Cops?
I thought he was coming out here to defuse it, but
Yeah.
oh, I got some Fort Worth corruption exposure coming.
Man.
I mean,
nope, it's only private property from over there, my friend. Called public property. See that utility box? That's public. That's public. That is public. Even up to right there where I was parked at is public.
Those cars are
public
just
right there.
flying by, man.
Yep, I thought this guy was going to defuse the whole situation. See? Up to that right there.
Where's the ID?
Hey, this is this is the second Uber driver right here to pick up your client to go to the airport.
Yeah, probably.
And he don't want to go through that again. I mean, look at the car right there, dude. That's not a car that belongs there, is it?
This guy walked right by there. Right by there.
See, that
guy just snuck in. Yeah. The whole time the terrorist got by without the guard even knowing.
He didn't get that guy's ID either. But yeah, he wanted my ID.
Yeah.
That's funny. Funny how that goes.
Yeah.
Funny how that goes. By the way, thanks for the $5 super chat.
You think the homeowner knows about this?
Here, appreciate that, buddy.
Oh, the homeowner heard him on the phone, like in the background, acting the way he was acting. I think that's why he canceled.
No, I'm talking about. Do you think the homeowner, the president of the homeowners association knows, like, is watching this video?
Oh, I don't think they've seen it, man.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, man, I don't think
once this thing goes to trial and stuff.
Yeah.
This video, I will blast this video everywhere. I've got this video right now set on unlisted. So.
Okay. So that guy started off really, really well, in my opinion. But
don't they always?
Yeah, he just went downhill quickly, man.
When they always start off the way they want to until they don't get their way, and then they start throwing little tantrums.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're used to getting their way. You're absolutely right. That's those people.
Man.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
For the property, which is fine. I don't want to come on the property. It might be a private community, but those are still on public streets. They don't realize that, though. Really? I don't want to come on the property. I'm right here. I don't want to come on here. Originally, I wanted to come on here to pick up a passenger, but after dealing with this knucklehead, I went ahead and canceled my ride. I called the customer twice.
Yeah, bulletproof glass and security hut now.
It's African glass.
Send that African glass back to Africa to. Oh my God!
So I'm fixing my sleeves here, guys. Mosquitoes are eating me up. I'm literally sitting here because mosquitoes are eating me up. Now, it might be a private community, but it's still a public street. That's why you got utility codes and shit in there. You got utility poles in there and everything. So, if it's such a private enclosure, why is there gates all open with welcoming access?
That's a good point too. All the gates are open. It's not closed access.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'll give you some more close up.
Think about this. How many times have we gone in somewhere where if it's not secured and there's no signage?
Yeah, especially if it's public. There's no way that they could stop you since that's not gated.
Now there is a sign that says no trespassing at the little guard arm. That's about it. Up to that point, it's all an easement.
What's up here? This is the fire starter right here. Mr. I am proudly from Nigeria. He's from Africa. Don't know where. Well, I told him until he learns the Constitution, he should go back to Africa because I wasn't gonna give up my Fourth Amendment right, and he doesn't know private and what public is. You guys see that gate right there? Okay, technically, this could probably be private where the shack is, but all I asked was because this is a busy street and I'd be illegally backing up onto the street, and I've never had an issue with this before. I just asked them to open that little gate, and I was gonna make a U-turn and go that way, so that way I was safe and I didn't cause an accident out here. Back onto what's considered public roadway, which is technically right here. Technically, right about here is public roadway access. So, if they want to say that they own the break, okay.
But it's like a military installation. Until I go through that gate right there, I'm technically not in the community. That's why they have the gates, because they can close those gates. These are little temporary gates that they can open. They do that so people stop and check in and they can let them go, make a little U-turn if possible. But those gates are permanent. And I heard the guy sit there tell me, well, it's because we don't want to close those gates. Oh, really? Well, I guess you just want anybody to come on the property or into your community. That's why all these cameras are out here, outside the community, watching people coming in to the community.
Josephine saying that I'm playing it too fast. She can't. It's too fast for her. Oh, is it too fast for you, Josephine?
It'd be nice,
And technically,
Josephine.
the sign that says no trespassing, no unauthorized persons is not a legitimate trespassing sign.
Here you go. Tell her she can always watch. Can't she
That's my
always
phone
watch?
right there.
Do you not have the original video on your
No, I'm not trying to go
thing?
to the side of listener conversation and escalate the situation any further. But I am sitting here and waiting on the police to show up because this idiot right here decided to call the police before I even went live. I went live because he was acting like a douchebag. Now, hang on, guys. I got to flip out of here so I can put my low battery mode on real quick. So I'll be right back. Hang on. And we're back.
Hey, did you hear what I said though? The only reason I went live was because he was acting like a douchebag.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I was not there to film. I was there working.
Which protects yourself. That's what that video is for, protection.
Yeah, because the thing is, if I didn't have the video for protection, what else could they have said? And what if I would have left and the cops showed up? What then? They could have said whatever they would have said about me.
Oh man, they could have said that would have been the worst. I think that would have even been worse. Just imagine, like, you don't even know a warrant's put out for you. The dude clearly went behind you and wrote down or took a picture or whatever he did of your license plate. So they could very easily put a warrant out for you. Now you're just driving down the road and all of a sudden, pulled over or something. Yeah.
What if he lied and said that I mean, the thing is, that's like swatting somebody.
Yeah, no, that's no good leaving like that. No, I never leave. I don't run. You know what I mean? This doesn't catch me if you can. I'm staying there, especially if I feel like I'm in the right, which I know you did. I feel like we're in the right as well.
But those people coming in late, by the way, so court, they kind of blew me off, wanted to make a plea deal, told them no, they set it for trial. So I'm going to hire Mark Strive as the attorney. I need $2,500. This is more of a kind of like light fundraising to get the lawyer paid and hired so he can start working on this before it hopefully doesn't go to trial because he does his magic. But we'll see. I think in this case, I'm going to need the attorney. I was going to do all this myself, so that's what this is. So everybody has donated so far. I do appreciate it, but I'm going to continue with the video because we're only 41 minutes in.
DFW have a scanner app? No, DFW police or Fort Worth police don't have. They've encrypted most of it. But only because they said they called the cops. It's the only reason I'm still here. Yeah, there isn't a private street sign. See, technically, if you go right here, so this is all sidewalk right here. It's all sidewalk. This is all easement. See right here? There's no private street. There's no private street that denies access for any of this. So and we have a public utility box right here. Okay. That's a utility box. Okay. And this covers basically. So let's say they even have that sign right there. That says no trespassing unauthorized persons. Well, guess what? Where that gate starts is where I would be trespassing. So I don't know what happened there, guys. I hit the wrong button, I guess. But bottom line is this right here. This I even gave a little buffer because technically until I go through those gates, it's not unauthorized access.
Is that guy still recording you?
Yeah, probably.
I thought I saw him with the camera in the window again. What a weirdo.
We're looking at like 42 minutes right now.
Yeah, so this is probably when the woman's calling right about now.
No, technically they have to own it. This is all public streetway. That's the problem. See, I just showed you the street sign. If they had it marked like private street, then it would actually be.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. What was that, Ripple?
Oh no, I was just saying that this probably right about now is when the wife was calling them, and so they're getting the third call. So they haven't really gave a crap for the first 45 minutes, but by the third one, they're about to put the 911 on you. You know,
They're about to send SWAT on my ass.
right? Exactly. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
free, but it's all public access up until the gate. And even technically inside is public streetway. Might be a private community, but those are all public streets. They don't own the street. City of Fort Worth does. They would have to own the street. I doubt that they own all the land and put their own private streets in there. That's why they got utilities and everything in there.
They probably do own it.
So people see me coming driving by, and nobody said anything except for, I'm guessing, the head of the association. Yeah, because I guarantee all these streets in here, if they want to get it done, they're going to cry to the mayor who caters to rich people and come get these streets all taken care of. All these sewer drains and everything that you see, it's all city access. A private road would be like you out in the middle of the country and having like a well where city and county don't come out and do anything. No utility poles on your property. Like I said, anybody, just time the bootlickers out. Get rid of them. Oh, I saw a unit pull by. I just saw a unit go by. This is like a little guard shack or whatever. It's not inside the fence line. That's the problem. That's right. I was invited by a person here. That's right, Crazy Kuros. Like I said, I saw a unit go by, but let's see if they respond. I've been live 46 minutes so far. Oh, look at this. Didn't even ask for a driver's license. Just waved them through. Look at that. Just waved them through. No driver's license. Oh, look, right here. Prime example. I just told him to go ahead and let me make a U-turn. Back up security in car. It's 2 o'clock, probably. I don't want to get him fired, but I definitely want to lodge a complaint. Rom, you may have to call for a pizza at this rate. And this guy right here, this is the one right here. We're gonna do this real quick. Just because this guy was an FFN 7564 is his plate number. FFN 7564. That's Frank Nancy 7564. Texas plates. White Tahoe LTZ. Bootlicker that started it all. So you guys see these green utility boxes, right? That's all public access, right? I'm standing right next to one. So I'll just let you guys know this is all public access. FFN 7564. They know it's a First Amendment auditor. They're just like, I'm not going after that call.
Look at that comment on the screen.
Yeah, I was looking.
These two.
No complaint except get Mr. Africant some English classes, please. Yeah. He's hard to understand.
This other guy's looking at me. I'm just like pointing, like, dude, it's these two guys' fault. You know, they wanted to call the police. Let's wave a smile for the camera, folks. Yeah, I have a problem with this leash. I got to go run and get him a leash. I might do that after I get done here. Black cats can go 24-hour timeout. See you, Black. See you later. This is the Karen and the fire starter right there. Well, not the guy that's standing there right now, but the other guy. Yeah, they panicking because if he lied and said he called the cops to scare me, that was the worst mistake he could have done. He just said, no, I didn't call the cops, and I would have left. Because I thought he was trying to de-escalate everything. Yep, new person in there just showed up. Glad there's no serious crime because, I mean, shit, it's taking forever to get here. More so on my back than my legs, man. My legs are good. It's just my lower back right now is killing me. I got back issues, but I can wait these guys out all day. Does anyone want to call Fort Worth and ask them if they got any calls coming here? You guys should call them and ask them if they have any calls about a man with a camera outside a gated community. See if there's any calls still pending. Here's the problem. So if this security guard and the supervisor leave, then there's no complaint. So let's wait them out. It's either the cops or this guy go home first, one or the other. Oh, it's kind of a long story, Sandra, but basically, little immigrant, probably not a citizen, power trip and security guard, wouldn't call the resident of the house to let me in. I had to call the resident twice to let him know that security guard was giving me a jerk off up here. And they were demanding my Fourth Amendment right to be seized by giving him my driver's license. But I've got so many videos so far of this guy going by and not checking anybody's IDs. So why was it an issue with me? Then I just asked him to lift the gate and I'll make a U-turn. Then he wanted to get an attitude. I asked for his name so I can file a complaint. And he didn't want to give me his name, and he just wanted to start tripping. He called the cops, and he called the supervisor. Supervisor showed up. I figured maybe a supervisor was going to de-escalate. He started to, but then when they told me that they called the cops, I told them I was going to hang tight, and that's when the supervisor escalated the whole thing again. So now we're waiting. We are waiting for the cops. All right.
Kind of hit the fast forward button a little bit.
Oh, this guy's giving up his driver's license.
One license to the new security guard, but not the old security guard.
This guy gave up his driver's license like a sheep. Like a sheep. Well, the new guy's checking. Oh, that black guy did earlier. He was like locking the door all scared. With me sitting in my car with a seatbelt on. Like I was going to get out. Like my fat ass was going to get out of the car and do something. I ain't going to hurt nobody. Not unless they attack me. Then I'll knock them the F out. But I'm not going to put my hands on nobody. I don't do that. I don't care how mad I get. It's not worth it.
You just heard what I said?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
I said yeah. Yeah, crazy.
Now, I'm not going to put my hands on him because I'm not trying to get in trouble. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, absolutely.
where's the incitement?
Man, you were just, man. I don't see any yet so far.
Are you kidding? Everybody watches The Watchdog. Rough, taking a bite out of stupidity and crime and corruption throughout the city of Fort Worth. Doing it one paw at a time. Poor little brownie over there waiting on me. Look at that. Waiting.
What'd you call him?
I'm
Poor
fast
little
forwarding.
what? Yeah. What'd you call him there? Poor little what?
Sorry, guys. I'm over here getting eaten up by mosquitoes.
A little brownie.
Oh.
Because his name's Brownie, so. I mean, am I racist because I call my brown dog Brownie?
Kind of.
I mean, I'm just saying. He's already named that ahead of time, so I'm just saying.
That's my torture for waiting.
Brownie's a good dog.
Let's see. This guy looks like he's ready to leave. Look at him. That's right, Sandra Moore. When it comes down to being rich or wealthy, you're either a good person or a bad person. That's right. That's absolutely right. I think a lot of people with good money on both sides end up being bad. You know, you got look at the Clintons on the Democrat side, look at Trump on the Republican side. Everybody's got money and they just think they just do whatever they want. But I don't even need to find content. Content just finds me. This is ridiculous.
So, are you sure that the new security guard didn't call the police also?
No, he didn't. I got all the 911 calls for that time period I was there.
Yeah. Huh. He was probably yeah. He probably didn't give a shit.
He took a picture of me. What are you talking about?
Oh, did he? I missed. I saw him.
He's the one that I posed for.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I thought that was still okay. Gotcha.
I mean, I could be wrong. Could have been the president. I don't remember, man. I didn't zoom in or anything.
So many people took pictures of you. I wouldn't put it doubt him. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Put it past him.
It's all good. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Let me jump to the actual. Here we go. Let me jump to this part right here.
Yeah, where they get there. Awesome.
Oh, they're showing up right there. Here we go. Here we go. They showed up. Hey, make sure your body camera's on, officer, so I can get this body cam footage and hear what they're lying to you about. Kind of looks like Kruger. Uh-oh, man with a camera. Technically, I never stepped foot on their property, so.
Look at that little guy. So angry.
He looks like
You got your body camera rolling, sir?
a little
Body
man.
camera rolling?
Looks like what?
I want to see what lies they tell you.
He looks so tiny.
He is, dude. He's probably every bit of like 5'4".
Oh my god! You know he's got a little man complex. Oh man,
I'm 5'9". I mean, But he was probably every bit of 5'4", 5'5".
I know. I've had friends. I've had friends that short that they people who are that short usually don't like being that short.
This is Christopher Morgan. You notice he's not even talking to the security guard.
Yeah. That who is he even talking to? The home? Who is that?
The homeowners.
You coming to talk to me now?
So
Yeah.
now, really, all they want me to do is leave at this point, and I give the option to give me the CAD number so I can leave. But
Okay. Before we get started, per your policy of 703, can you go ahead and identify yourself, please? Okay. Thank you, sir. So what did they tell you? I'm not on the property. No trespassing. That's a public utility box. So you can't own a public street. You own beyond the gate, and you put even a sign up here. I'm refusing ID, sir. If they want me to leave now, here, if you want to hear what happened, okay. I was up here. They demanded ID from me. I told them to call the resident. I was picking up for an Uber. He refused. He got an attitude with me. I called the customer twice. I went ahead and called the customer. He was acting with idiot felonious. Okay.
He ain't even listening to you, man.
And then
that irritates me so bad.
Me to leave. I'm at the gate. I'm not backing up into this busy street where people are.
Yeah, you can tell that he's just like
he ain't paying you no mind, man. You know what you sound like? Blah 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 blah. That's what you sound like to him. He ain't even listened one word, not even one. He might have heard Uber, been like, "Oh yeah, Uber driver, I'll get you," or something. I don't know.
But yeah, look at his hands in his pocket. He don't give two shits.
Man, he don't give a shit about you, bro. Not one shit. No.
Or run, and I told him open that gate. That Bronco wasn't there. I said I'll make a U-turn and I'll leave. I'll be more than happy to. He decides he wants to escalate the whole situation. Cars are backing up behind me.
My curiosity is in when they asked you to leave, why didn't you stay?
Because he already called the cops. Now there's a second gentleman who's now smiling over there, thinking you're going to arrest me or do something. He came up and he started to defuse the whole situation. No problem. I was getting ready to leave, but then I asked, "Did you call the cops?" Confirm with security guard, yes. So I stayed away. So I've been here, I don't know, hour and 15, 20 minutes waiting for you guys. So I would have been gone an hour and a half ago. This would have never escalated, but
I guess why didn't you leave an hour and a half ago?
because they called the cops.
Right. So now we're out here. Now we have.
Now that you're out here, now you're having to deal. I wasn't going to run and believe whatever they told you. But you know, if you know, first off, sir, public utility, I've never crossed the threshold of that gate. I've never entered their property. He did assist me backing up into the street, which is why I'm parked over there now. But see that gate? I never entered their property.
Why is this an issue?
Because you're here. You're asking why it's an issue. Obviously, you're here. So if you like,
this guy seems like a real dunce to me, man.
That's the issue. You got.
He is. He's just completely
like is this guy like he might have just got stoned? Real like something. He's slow, bro.
I mean, he's just. I mean, he's not even about diffusing it and trying to get rid of me. He's escalating so he can put his hands on me.
You know what he's probably thinking? He's probably thinking, man, they got me out here on this call with this white guy that's just out here recording me, right? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what they're already mental. They're probably, man, he was probably about to shoot you at this point. Right here, that's a look about, I'm about to grab my gun and shoot you.
I was thinking more like grabbing the taser and watching me flop like a fish.
Well, man, that would be great. That would have been awesome. Man, that would have made a lot better video, I'll tell you. Watching BZ flop.
Flop like a fish. That would have been probably. Man. They probably would have tried to double down. They probably would have said I was resisting as I was falling to the ground.
Oh yeah, you were resisting. Yeah, that camera. Hell yeah, that camera resisted.
I was giving him verbal resistance. I was being belligerent, according to probably this guy, but he's not the one. He's not the one who ended up writing the report, anyways. So,
well, this video that we're about to show of mine, if we still have time or whatnot, that I got arrested for verbal obstruction, dude.
Oh, you're talking about that video. I was going to show the other one, but yeah, if that's the one you want me to show. I was the one for arrested for breathing. The body camera. Oh, that was a year ago.
Oh no, that's still a good one. I beat that one, but whatever. Yeah, I was talking more about.
Anthony, is it the verbal police? Is it the second one 2 days ago instead of the Lieutenant Parsons one?
Yeah, it was live actually.
It was it was alive. Yeah, let me go back here. It's streamed. Arrested on New Year's. Oh, I think I started watching. I actually started watching the 8-minute video. So okay.
Yeah.
I was watching it on my own, but I just never got around to finishing it.
It's pretty good. It's all right. That's a all right video. I got arrested though. That sucked.
Only got about a minute and a half here, man, left. And you'll see how quick this next minute and a half. It's not even a minute and a half. It's like a minute and like 16 seconds. You'll see how quick it goes.
Yeah, they bum
I
rush
have a
you.
problem with First Amendment. Then if you want to give me your CAD number with a card, I'll be more than happy to leave. What issue am I causing, sir? My car is over there, and I'm not on the premises. I'm not on the premise. Sir, you see that no trespassing sign? Okay, no trespassing. I'm not.
Then
no
don't argue.
I'm on a
idiot.
public sidewalk. I'm being a pain. You're being unprofessional. 703 conduct of your policy. So do me a favor. Would you? Okay, look.
So you know what that was right there? That he was like threatening to put me in the back of his car. That's called POP, pissing off police.
Oh yeah. Not obeying. Man.
Yeah. So when I walked back a few steps, guess what I did? Now I was leaving, right?
I don't understand why people don't just obey, man. All you had to do is just leave. Just obey.
Now I'm off the property, right? But you're violating my First Amendment. You are. What did I just tell you? I told you if you give me your CAD number, hold on. I told you if you give me your CAD number, sir, don't turn this off. Sir, get your supervisor. Okay, I'm going in handcuffs. I'm live streaming. I'm not resisting. I just told you to give me a CAD number, I would leave.
What a jackass.
I'm on a public sidewalk, sir. Put your hands on your back. Okay, don't turn off my camera. Just let me put it in my pocket.
Now, you know where he arrested me too? You know what the funny part is? That's actually on the plat is an open space easement at that point.
Man, public as public can be.
So let me get over to yours because you've been crying about your video for like the last 10 months.
Pigs are not human. Pigs are not human.
They are. They're just human scum.
Sausage.
Yeah, like that. You're like that English, that London one that we were watching. Yeah. All right. So here we go. You're 8 minutes and 14 seconds of fame on this channel.
Anybody here with me? Absolutely zero. I know you got my back. Just parked right there. Watching this car get pulled over. This cop, this officer just pulled them over and another car was behind them. So I don't know what's going on. But lucky for me, they pulled right next to a sidewalk.
Now, for the 10 people that are in here and are left, this is Ripple Effect Media's video. Someone could put the link in the sidebar. Appreciate it. Get him some likes and subscribes if you guys haven't already done so. I'm going to continue playing it.
She looks nervous. It's a girl. We got the car behind him. It's cold out here. I'm not trying to shake. flying to California come about 3 weeks from now. Looking forward to that.
You can record from somewhere else, not right up here by me. Go.
Pardon me?
Said you can record from somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You can record from back where you're not going to involve officer safety. You need to get back, sir. Are you okay?
No, hell, no. I mean, hell no, I ain't okay. No, you don't have to pause it.
Okay.
I need you to stand back, please.
Don't you love officer safety? Like, I have a camera. The hell are you talking about?
I would have told her to go mind her goddamn business.
Yeah, we have a beautiful. Here she is.
Okay. Are you okay? Yes, I'm just worried about you taking you're in the car and you get by. How can I help you? How can I help you?
By getting your motherfucking flashlight out of my face. How about that? And do your job. Shut up and do your job. You're starting to annoy me. Get your flashlight out of my face.
Now, I got a question for you, Ripple. Now, I'm not trying to criticize you in any way whatsoever, but you know how we need to really start flipping the script on these cops?
Yeah.
Is asking them if they always shine the flashlight from somebody from like CNN or Fox News, and let them ponder that a second and go ahead and ask, because they're going to ask you, are you with CNN? And it doesn't matter which news agency I'm with the news. That already establishes your freedom of press. And for them to continue to keep doing that, they've already understood that you're with the press and you're violating your rights by doing that. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And then if they want to keep doing it, then you go off on officer, see you next Tuesday. So
Thank you. Keep it out of my face. Fucking trash.
You know, I'm also wondering what would happen if we shine a flashlight right back at their face.
No, it's happened. It's happened several times. I'm gonna start carrying one. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Start doing it to them. There's no law against it.
I mean, it could be considered obstruction, but at the same time, you know what? You're hitting me with prior restraint and violating my rights. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit you back with whatever charge you want to throw on me for fucking hitting you back with the same shit. So
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. That's just me personally. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Guys, this is the Tulsa police. We have. You didn't ask me to see my hands. You want to see my hands? Here's my hands. Here it is. Here. I'm not interfering with shit. Interference is a physical thing. You got it wrong. Where do you want me? Where do you want me?
Get off the sidewalk. This is private property. This is citizen property. You may walk this way.
Listen, you're not going to push me around.
I'm not.
I know you're not. You don't have to tell me where to go. This is a public sidewalk, and I'm free American.
You are now verbally obstructing.
I am not verbally.
Put your hands behind your back.
You guys call the.
There you go, sir. So you may not verbally obstruct us from doing our.
Doing anything. I'm
Verbally
minding my
and
own
physically
business.
obstructing.
And you
Do you
guys
have any weapons on yourself today, sir? Yeah, you're verbally obstructing this officer from doing their
I
job.
wasn't even speaking to her. Watch the video.
Okay. Do you have anything on your person you're not supposed to have?
I don't answer questions, and
Okay.
I do not consent to any searches.
Well, at this time, you're under arrest for obstruction. This is search incident to arrest. Do you understand that?
Whatever, man.
Okay.
I'm not here to cause
Do you know these people?
I know no one, man. I'm
Okay.
You're just kind of unrelated.
Unrelated, just being some sort of sovereign entity, I guess.
Okay, who's this?
There are people talking.
Hey, did you hear a second ago
I'm
when
not for
he
sure.
said, when I said you're violating this is constitutionally protected? He said it's okay. I'm at the end of my career anyway.
Yeah, you told me that on the phone, but I didn't really hear it because it's like not great audio. But
Yeah, yeah.
But I will tell you this: they're trying to say that, dude, even Chat GPT trying to say that Oklahoma has a verbal obstruction law.
Oh, I posted it. I know Kansas does. I posted the law on my community page. Let me. If I back out, I'll probably end up getting it off, but like checking off or something. But it's on my community page, and it. I wish I could go grab it and read it. If somebody wants to grab it,
Hang on a second. I'm gonna try to go over there real quick. Hang on.
yeah. So it's 300. Section 300, and it's number, and it's the letter C, but I can't remember that. I think it's .28 or something. So if you go under the obstruction law in Oklahoma, it's 300.28 or 38 C, and it says something about you have to. Man,
The idea that small actions or ideas can create a chain reaction to lead to larger. No, that's something else. That's something else.
no. You'd have to go down a little bit, yeah. Or just look up. Is there a way you can look up the like on Google? Look up the law.
Yeah, I mean, I could look it up. What chapter? What?
It's 300. I think 28. It's the It's in the obstructing law.
300 code. Titles 27, section 300.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, that might be it. And then it's C.
First, it took me to some lawyer's website, but it's like First Amendment versus contempt of cops arrest. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm looking for it. I don't see it here. Hold on a second. Oklahoma revised statutes 300. Let's see. I'm looking for it. I just don't see
Obstructing.
I see it here in this case law, but
Let me think where.
wow,
Yeah,
check this out. In Trent versus State, Oklahoma, 1989, the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals expressly overruled Ratcliffe versus State and held that words alone may suffice to support a conviction for obstructing an officer. That's the case law you need to look up right there. Ratcliffe versus State. That'd be an interesting Ratcliffe versus State. 2222.
I'm trying to think of if you want to play the phone call, I spoke to the lieutenant about this, and he actually cites the law.
Is this the end of the video pretty much, or?
Yeah, pretty much. He turns off my. Well, you can watch the end. It's just a couple seconds.
It's like 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Sergeant Phil Whitehead, badge number 1959.
Sergeant Phil Whitehead, 1959.
There we go. When you verbally obstruct the officer from doing his job.
Verbally obstruct my ass. You don't even know the law.
I do know the law.
Why are you so aggressive?
Yeah, let's go this way. Let me pick up your stuff here. Don't want you to go to jail without it.
Dude, at this point, there was like 20 cop cars. And I'm not even exaggerating. There were so many cops there.
You're doing the wrong thing, man. This is constitutionally, recording is a constitutionally protected activity.
Not obstructing the officer from doing
Obstruction is a physical act.
Sir, I didn't mind you. I don't mind you recording us. I asked you to go off into the parking lot, and you refused to get away from me.
First off, you were nowhere near her. Second of all, you have the
Nowhere
right to
near
be on
her.
that public sidewalk. And three, I never heard her tell you to go into the parking lot.
She never did. And she never asked me about my hands either.
Yeah, she's a liar. She's a liar. That's what
No.
happens when they lie to
Point.
try to cover their fucking mistakes because they
Man.
get mad.
Then you got all these alpha males, 19 other alpha males around her trying to, suck up to her. That's why that's why I went to jail.
Because she couldn't handle one man with a camera.
And that's exactly why I say women shouldn't be in the position of law enforcement. Fly an airplane, become an attorney, be a doctor, whatever it is. Just don't go into law enforcement.
Yeah, right.
Not a good look.
Well, let me play the rest of this because I got to take him out, so I'm probably going to end the stream after this.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
And I told you it was an officer safety issue. You wouldn't go into the parking lot.
Recording the camera is so dangerous. So dangerous.
Well, no, you wouldn't take your hand out of your pocket and you wouldn't get away from me. That is
my
dangerous.
hand out of my pocket. What's dangerous about having my hand in the pocket?
Are you with these people? No.
I don't have
Okay.
that.
These are the victims from the hit run. Okay, cool.
Into your career, huh?
Yeah. It'd be great.
How many officers is there? 1, 2,
Oh, and I
3,
smell alcohol.
4,
on you.
5.
You've been
6,
drinking.
7,
You're
8,
public
9.
detox, baby.
I don't drink, so you got that mistaken.
Why do you smell like alcohol?
I don't know what you're smelling, but it's not alcohol.
Okay.
You know what I would have told him, Ripple?
What?
Oh, maybe you're wearing clothes.
If you're smelling alcohol, are you sure you're not smelling your own breath?
Yeah, no shit.
How much have you had to drink, sir?
No, they placed the public. So I guess I haven't looked at the law because I just think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. They put a public intox on me for smelling like alcohol. I asked for a breathalyzer. They said they didn't have to give me one. All I have to do is smell like alcohol and be in public. And I said, so I can be in a bar driving people home. And as I pick someone up, they spill their beer on me, smell like alcohol, and be arrested. That doesn't mean you sound stupid.
Public intoxication. They still got to do some sort of thing to prove that you were intoxicated.
They did nothing. They did.
This guy's over here like I can smell it. You know what? You must have a bad nose, or you smell yourself.
What that
did? I would have been a little belligerent. I ain't gonna lie.
What that did was allowed them to put 12 more hours on me before I could bond out. That's why they did it.
Oh, I know, but I would have been belligerent all the way there.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
It sure smells like alcohol. Are you diabetic?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
I got the body cam coming too.
Oh man, we love you.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be good because I wanted to. Did you ask for the dash cam footage?
I asked for everything. Yes.
Did you ask for the police
report? Same day, everything. Got my discovery. What?
Did you ask for the police report?
Yeah, everything. I got my entire discovery coming.
What you do is you line up your police report with your video and see what's what.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. When I was in the jail cell, because of the things that I was saying, I was making sense. Like, you're going to regret this. This isn't a crime. Blah 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 blah. They had curtains over the tiny cells that you were in when you first go in, but I could see out the corner of my curtain, and I watched them like talking about how they were going to fill out the report and this, that, and the other. And I'm sure, I hope they had their body cam on. I really do, but I doubt at that point they did. But they were working on my report like I don't know, 40 minutes after I even got there.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens.
Yeah, go ahead and let's finish it.
All right.
Throw me in a cage for recording. Nice.
Not for recording,
It
for
is-
obstructing.
It's
It's your
not
constitutional
obstructing.
right to record. It's not your constitutional right to obstruct. There's a difference there.
I'd have been like, "Fucker, were you here the whole time?" No, you're going by the liar over there. So I would have said.
Hell yeah.
Do you always believe liars? Oh wait, yeah, you do, because you probably lie. How many times have you lied on a police report, sir? You get arrested for recording.
Yeah. They lie on about everyone.
Yeah, officer safety is not a law. So
yeah, definitely not.
Okay. This is all his. I'm trying to see what he's got here. All right.
Yeah, let me grab it back for you.
All right. We got some form of vape. Coke toss.
Choke and toss.
Okay. Well.
All right.
Got a phone. Let's see.
This is where he turns my phone off.
But he does have a constitutional right.
Does have a constitutional right, and then he violates it by ending your video.
Violates by ending my video.
That's just fucking great video footage.
Isn't that great? I have a lot of good arrest videos, and I've beaten them all.
That one's not as good as me as with Little Man, but Little Man jammed me up pretty good.
You got a bunch of good audit videos too. I don't know if people have watched them or not, but
yeah, I mean they're okay. But I mean, because there's no drama. I didn't get arrested. You know, that's what people want to see.
well, I'm never trying to get arrested.
I'm not, dude. I don't think you were trying to get arrested.
No, hell no.
I definitely wasn't trying to get arrested that day,
dude. You watch my video. If you watch any of my videos, man, you'll see I'm way more belligerent than that. I'm trying to tone it down and be humble and shit. I'm way more, and I ain't never been arrested like that. I mean, like I've been arrested, but you know,
verbal obstruction. That's killing me, dude.
If you can't afford it, one will be provided for you.
Chili's. I think this is a premiere.
All right. Same size as your ID. Here's the non-driver card. It's the exact same thing as the driver card, but this one you got for free or you bought from me for $10. You laminated it and you put it in your wallet.
I do have to
this
take
is the
him
absolute
out.
best Christmas present you can get for anybody who hates cops as much as
a second.
I do have to take my dog out real quick. I may just leave this playing. I just don't know how long his premiere is going to be.
Hey,
so I'll just
let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever seen the video he did on my video? Really? Oh man, my I hate the police video. It went viral. That's the one that yeah, he played. There about 7 different people played. Yeah, it's funny.
But yeah, I mean, dude, are you getting ready for this freaking storm that's about to blow in?
Oh, dude, I saw that earlier. Oh my God, they're talking about we're about to be chaos, like nuts.
They're telling me 2 to 5 inches here in North Texas. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's on the map, bro. I saw the map. We're gonna get it here in Oklahoma too. We're right at the line.
But let me do this. Let me take Brownie out. I'm gonna leave this running real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll keep running because it's been almost 4 hours since he's gone. So he's got to go. He's been bugging me. So.
Oh yeah. Take care of your baby, man. Jeez.
All right, man.
You feel like
I'm
you're
rolling.
doing
I'll be
that,
right back.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
for
do.
sure.
I do. Well, somebody called on you, man. So I want to make sure.
Turn down the volume. So.
Did you already say?
I
Do you
can
feel like
talk
you're
over
doing the
Chili.
right thing? And listen to his answer.
Let me see if I can see the
I do.
chat now.
Well, somebody called on you,
Well,
man.
somebody called on you, so it's my job to harass you and molest
Can you
you,
guys still hear
attack
me?
you, assault you, take away your
Yeah, you can
weapons,
hear- you can hear you.
harass you, ask you where the weed is, continue to press you to try to find a reason to arrest you. Somebody called, so I feel totally justified in what I'm doing.
Oh, Joseph.
make sure
on somebody too. Does that
Yeah.
mean you get
Do you
the-
really?
Yes.
I don't know. It seems
yeah.
like every woman I've come in
What that
contact. The,
means.
the main thing is the way the men.
Well, somebody called on
Somebody
around
called
them,
on you.
but I don't
Yeah,
hate
so I
women
wanna
at
make
all.
sure-
on somebody too? Does that
Yeah.
mean you get the make?
Yes.
I was
That's all it takes is one phone call, and you get to ruin somebody else's life. You get to ruin somebody else's day. That's right. That's right. That's exactly correct.
sleeping here peacefully at my friend's house. I got nowhere to go, and you come in here
Okay.
and open my fucking door, and you search me, and you why
Well,
does it
you-
matter what's on me?
You started covering up your pockets. So
Man, it don't matter. It's you. You
It does.
opened my door. You did not have permission to search or seizure me.
Well, when
man.
you have a
you
big-
violated
when you
my
had-
rights just now.
when you had a big
I want everybody around to know that you just violated my rights.
when you have a big
no,
bulge
both
in
of
your
you.
pocket,
Now you're putting, man.
Oh, when you
I
have a
get
big
concerned.
Did
Okay,
Be concerned somewhere else, man. I
Did you
ain't
hear
doing
the justification? How many of you guys have anything in your pockets all day? I have 2 cell phones that I carry. What if I put both in my front pocket? Then my 2 cell phones gives the cops the right to grab me because there's a bulge in the name of officer safety. They just get to grab me for officer safety. What are the 3 tenets of Terry? Officer safety is over your rights, detainment, and this magical, reasonable, articulable suspicion bullshit.
shit.
okay.
No, man, it's none of your business. You go do something. You know it isn't. No, it isn't. Yeah, because, if someone's homeless, they come back from Vietnam, they're a problem,
Shane,
right? Because they're broke. They got no.
Shane, work with me.
Work with
Yeah.
Can
you.
we give you some resources?
Let
Maybe
me
you can go
shut
to.
my door. Let me get my
Work
stuff
with you?
back.
I'll give you your
stealing
knife.
from
Eat
me.
my
I'll give you
And
your
you go
knife.
back in your cars and you go help somebody that needs it.
Do you need any resources as far as housing or anything?
Eat my
I don't
shorts,
need to talk.
you
I
pig.
don't need your help. I didn't call you. They
No,
did.
you did. Somebody called.
Right. You go talk with somebody then. Not me.
Well,
I'm good.
We're talking to you.
Do you want me to go inside? Is it illegal for me to be in my
No.
fucking car
No,
and sleep
It's
with my
work.
fucking head out the window?
Shane.
How serious do you?
Shane.
I'm not
Shane.
violent. I'm not violent.
Well,
I'm not
you-
gonna hurt you. I'm angry. You should see why I'm upset.
Shane.
For no reason. How you woke me up. I got
Shane,
3 hours of sleep.
I know, but I
last
saw the
night.
clip of
worked
this
all
knife
fucking
there.
day
It looked like
yesterday.
initially you were under the influence of
Tired.
something, so I'm going to take your knife away from you.
You're going to take my knife away from me because you think I'm under the influence of something? Eat my shorts, you jackboot thug pig. You are such a pig, dude. So, Daniel, Brian, Derek, and Dana, check your email. I just emailed you everything that I sell for free. Everything. Check your email. You are going to love it. I sent you this card you can print out. I think that Brian may have ordered one of these, but Brian, I also sent you in your email this trifold. You can print it out if you want to. I also sent you my poster. I also sent you my ebook. You four, Daniel, Brian, Derek, and Dana, let me know if you got everything for free in your email. The stuff I send is dope. Dope. You have no idea. Thank you guys for purchasing something from me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you. It means so much to me. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going down the line.
You're not going to hurt me,
Well, I'm
okay?
gonna take your gun away.
Influence of something.
I got angry. You should see why I'm upset.
Shane.
For no reason. How you woke me up. I got 3 hours of sleep.
I know, but I
last
saw the
night.
clip of
worked
this
all
knife
fucking
there.
day
It looked like
yesterday.
initially you were under the influence of
Tired.
something, so I'm going to take your knife away from you. Make sure you're not going to hurt me,
Well, I'm
okay?
gonna take your gun away and all your stuff too, man, and your badge while you're
Shane,
at it.
just calm down.
Shane is so spot on, isn't he? Why do you get to walk up and say I do have a gun or a knife on me? I'm not shooting anybody. I'm sitting in my car. Obviously, anybody can walk up and open my door and attack me. That's why I have a knife or a gun on me, to protect myself. You just proved the reason why I need to have that knife or gun on me.
It's the Constitution, right?
Shane, take your knife away from you. Make sure you're not going to hurt me.
Make sure you're not going to hurt me. Why is he allowed to disarm you even though there's no reasonable articulable suspicion or no probable cause? The probable cause standard is the big one. Reasonable articulable suspicion is made up garbage in the name of racism. However, we still use it. Everybody still says reasonable articulable suspicion. Every time you hear someone say reasonable articulable suspicion, let them know RAS is a construct of institutional racism at the Supreme Court. Fact.
I'm gonna take your gun away and all your stuff too, man, and your badge while
Shane,
you're at it.
just calm down.
It's the Constitution, right?
Shane, What do you represent? Shane, just calm down. All right. If you don't need any help,
I don't.
We'll leave you alone. Sorry we woke you up.
Okay, then go
But we
now.
kind of have an obligation to come check on you.
You do not.
I can tell.
You do not. You have no obligation to come and check on me. I'm sitting on the side of a road in a car. Leave me alone, dude. We live in such a total police state. It's unbelievable.
I'm that. All right.
All right, I'm back, Ripple. Oh, you're gone.